Hello, and welcome back to Doomed. Not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. We return to the Forgotten Age. We return to where we belong. The jungles of Mexico, apparently. But I'm not going alone. I would never go into a dark, scary cave alone. I don't like caves, but also I would never go alone, because today I am joined by special guest star, Graspiloot.
Hello, I've just learned I belong in the jungles of Mexico.
I have just learned. Well, look, I am a purveyor of truth. I mean, I gotta
So
tell
this is Scott's version of saying, Arkham's version of saying she's for the streets.
yeah, basically. Hello to all who have arrived. We've got Flower of August, Honeychew in the chat, and the Crosshair. Welcome all. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the murderous muses at all.
Subscriber! Thank you!
And a subscription from Flower. Thank you, Flower. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, in fact.
Murderous music. What?
Yeah, I do remember it was, like, I do remember a mystery game where I was going around trying to solve a murder, and, I mean, hence the title, obviously. And I remember getting stuck somewhere kind of in a loop, like, trying to solve something, so that was most of the stream.
I own this game, apparently. Oh, no, I know this game.
Oh,
nice.
no.
I owned it. I think I may have owned it before. Oh, it was, like, from the Vecchi. That is Poe and Monroe, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Shape-shifting detective. Okay, that's why I got it.
Oh, that's that one.
So I bought it because of that, but then I actually watched. I think I watched you play it, and I was like, I don't really like this.
Yeah. No, you know what? Now that I'm thinking, I was mistaking it with a different game. I do remember Murderous Muses, and yes, I had a great time streaming it once. And then I was like, no, we're good, no more. Good times.
Strange game.
Very, very odd. In a well, not a twist of fate or whatever, but like in news about less strange games, today we're playing Arkham Horror, the card game. Also a bit strange, I suppose. So we are, just to address notes in the chat. Well, first of all, if you're watching on the VOD, thank you. Click down below. As Flower has pointed out, there will be a timestamp to when we draw our opening hands. But if you're for the ride live with the chat, you get to hear our sweet hot takes about things. I guess.
They are kind of a YouTube video that we don't want to be cancelled.
Right, of course. Yeah, no, that goes without saying, right?
You know, this stream is always full of, like, very spicy takes.
Woof. Yeah. Yeah. The takes on these streams are so hot, they burn people. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. However, we are indeed starting a new scenario this time around. We had a couple runs of Saturdays or streams where we were sort of mid-scenario, starting the next one, etc., etc. But we finished The Boundary Beyond. Kate and Lily have officially returned to the jungles of Mexico in search of the Nexus of Nkai. But what is that? We'll have to get around to it when we do a little story so far. But yes, today is Scenario 5A, Return to the Heart of the Elders. This is an unusual scenario setup where back when Arkham was doing not expansion packs, like mythos packs for scenarios. Each one would come with some player cards and then like a new scenario for that campaign. This pack came with 2 scenarios in it, and the way they were able to do that is by reusing a lot of locations and cards from scenarios 1 and 2, which we will see. Isn't it Mexico or something? I mean, sure, I'm not a Spanish speaker, so I just guess, which maybe I shouldn't.
It also depends on your accent.
Mm-hmm. Which I famously do not have. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as your average New Yorker will tell you that they don't have an accent.
That's very true. I had this conversation recently with someone, and it was in the context of some of the work that I do around dubs, English language dubs, and the conversation revolved around, like, should dubs have accented performers in them? To which the people involved in the conversation, all of us, were like, okay, first of all, it is offensive to me that you would imply that someone doesn't have an accent. Like, how dare you?
Some people are so arrogant that they believe that their accent is the default.
That's it, right?
Like,
I mean, and to be sure, the U.S. has, won a cultural victory in a lot of parts of the world in terms of, like, Hollywood disseminates a certain dialect of English, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels quite standardized, but it isn't standard, and that's important.
So I don't know if you've ever played the Metaphor Fantasia, which is like from the creators of Persona series, and they used they went for this like very medieval kind of fantasy kind of vibe, but they all use like a lot of their characters. They've heavily used like people with like accents that you don't hear very often. You'll hear like Liverpool accent and like in Northern English accents that you just are not represented, which I think is very cool.
That is very cool. Yeah, nice to have. Well, anyway, yes, nice to have representation in your games, but like not for the. And I'm not getting into that conversation now. Just what I mean is, nice to have some things that you don't normally hear. That's cool, generally. I'm still struggling with your comment, Crosshair, because I want to read it, but I have no idea how. Those are not letters or sounds with which I am familiar. I'm gonna guess it says, "This sushi is great." That's my guess.
I mean, like, it's like someone with like the famous tourist, or like what's it called, like international student who comes back from Barcelona. It's so obnoxious. Just say Barcelona and you speak English.
That was me for sure. I have no doubt I did that at some point. That is very funny though.
At least far enough away that I wouldn't be able to pronounce the name of the city. I think in the if I localize it.
No, fair play, fair play. Hello to Arkham Librarian just dropping in. Hello, welcome to Doomed. I'm joined, of course, today by special guest star Graspiloot.
Hello. Oh yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I guess I did not say hi to everyone else. So, hello, Arkham Librarian, Flower of August, Honeydew, and the Crosshair.
Woohoo!
And the lurkers in chat, if there are any.
Arkham Horror. That's how's my Finnish, guys? Is it working?
Yeah, I mean, you will say mojito. You don't say mojito. Like that doesn't feel right.
It's mojito, not mojito. Classic.
No, I meant to say mojito.
Mojito would be even better.
That's how you write it. So I mean, like, you wouldn't say that either. So it's kind of funny how arbitrary the pronunciation can be sometimes.
We're gonna get into another big conversation about dialects today, aren't we? Well, listen.
I'll ask you then. For Halloween? Did you do any horror events, parties, movie nights, or?
Well, shockingly, and kind of for the first time in a while, not really. I did have some various kind of trips and things this week. Nothing that exciting to speak about, but I got lots of texts and things from people who were attending parties and dressing up and so on. But where we live, we don't receive trick-or-treaters, which is obviously sort of like a big portion of suburban North American culture when it comes to Halloween. I didn't go to any parties. We did stream the beginnings of the excavation of Hobbs Barrow, which is dope.
Yeah, it's like a
really great. We didn't get very far, to be clear.
I watched I watched you play this episode of Lurking, but I've seen it streamed years ago, so I don't know. I remember some parts of it. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I like it. I kind of struggle playing kind of point and click games myself. I think I would enjoy it more if I'm streaming it for someone. I tried to play an English Haunting this month, and I was just like, I'm already bored like 3 frames in.
Right.
Like doing it by myself. I don't know why. I don't know. It just didn't work. Like, I don't know. I think if I was streaming it for a friend, I would feel very different about it, because I like, me and my friends, go on Discord and stream for each other. I feel like that would work better for me with these kind of games.
Yeah, and
it also works better for me with The Devil in Me, which I played this month. Which when I first played it, I dropped it because I was so bored. I did not care. I thought it was so mid, and I was like, ugh. But then this month I streamed it for my friends, and it was a great time.
I mean, there is something to be said for there's something to be said for sharing a social experience. Certain games really sing when you get to all shout about the choices you have to make or whatever. I'm also reminded of as we talked about a lot at the time, Graspiloot, I was streaming the root trees are dead for my friend as well. We were essentially solving the puzzles together.
I was like, hey, Scott, I think you'd enjoy this game for your stream. And then he's like, I already finished it. I can't stream it, I think.
Whoops.
I mean, it is so good. It is absolutely one of my... It's a game that came out in January this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it is still one of my favorite games in a very, very strong year.
Yes.
It's still one of my favorite games. It's so good.
It's
if you like mystery.
It's such a strong game.
I generally don't really care for puzzle games, but like those kind of like mysteries where you have to find a killer, or not killer, but like have to like look through these like these kind of mysteries where you have to piece it all together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of a bit like through information, really great. Just like the Return to the Obra did.
Yeah. I'm much more interested in puzzling games or games with a puzzle aspect when the game isn't just we've locked your progress behind these puzzles. Although I do enjoy things like, word puzzles and numbers and mazes and whatever. Like, I love Talos Principle. I love Blueprints for sure. And those games kind of gate content behind puzzles. That's fine.
So it kind of sounds like you like puzzle games.
I do.
Can you give me an example of a puzzle game you don't enjoy?
No, I won't. I can't. No. But I guess just to sort of double down on what you're saying, I prefer it when the game is more about gathering a bunch of info and piecing it together rather than sort of gated content. And yes, Volt Gloss, do it. It's great. I found the DLC for Golden Idol like quite challenging personally. I thought it was great. Really fun. Really cool shit.
Also, we used to, like, when I grew up, the trick-or-treating didn't exist in my country. I feel like, I don't want to speak for all of Europe, but the places in Europe I've been in, not so much Eastern Europe, but in Western Europe, I feel like it's becoming more and more of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had, like, I think in when my parents were young, they had, like, a festival where they'd go, but then that kind of festival kind of died out, and now only, like, trick-or-treating has become, like, at least dried out in my region. I don't know. I don't want to speak for everywhere else, but
sure.
That trick-or-treating has become much more a thing. And here in Spain, you just see people dressing up all the time as well.
Nice.
Like Halloween is it's becoming much more a thing. And I generally, of course, not always huge on the Americanization of our culture, especially when it comes to political discourse and stuff like that.
By that,
but I love Halloween, so it is what it is. The one thing, it's like because you have such an image of Halloween of like what you see in the movies, right? So it's like, for me, it's just so associate Halloween with, suburbia, kind of like small, or like very small towns where like the kids go trick or treating in the streets, and like then in Europe it became like a thing for students to get drunk off before it became like a bigger thing. Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of thing. But now I'm like, oh my god, I now live in a city. So I was like asking my friend in New York, like, so what do you do? Like, do people in like apartment buildings? Do they just like trick or they just go into an apartment building and trick? And it's like, oh, okay, wow, that's actually just never associated. Like, I just never. Not that like obviously it makes sense, right? It's not like I'm an idiot.
No.
But like, it's just there's just something I didn't I just never thought about it because I just so heavily associated it with what I see in the movies.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think just to double down on that, like so many of what I think at least I would consider to be sort of seminal Halloween themed or like kind of horror movies are things like slashers, which all take place almost exclusively in suburbia or at American summer camps. Like that's like the two settings for slashers. Like not entirely, of course, but I think that's a very American genre, which did a number for Halloween. That's interesting, though, Graspiloot. I think that's fascinating. Yeah.
Volt also mentions I think an Arkham Horror streamer doing a Halloween. I need to, like, I struggle watching RPG content. That's a bit harsh thing to say to someone on how to host a podcast.
But me too. But me too.
It's just like, I really struggle with, like, watching these, like, 3-hour episodes every week. For I just get lost in it after a while, and then I come back to it after months. But if I've forgotten everything, then it's like
Can I ask though, Voltgloss? Also, hello, Voltgloss, and welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. This is Graspiloot, of course, on the line as well.
Hello.
The Beard is, I believe, the Arkham Horror content creator who made the Fall of the House of Usher scenario, and what else? They made a bunch of content like fan content. Okay, can you tell me what the scenario is called? Because I don't think I've seen it, and by goodness, I want to play it. If it's knocked out of the park, that's very exciting.
That's cool. I was gonna say the one I was gonna watch is mystery. Like to quickly, like I don't want to interrupt your history. I was just to say I love a channel called Mystery Quest.
Yeah.
And like the guy who hosted Angry Tom, I think he hosted this on his own channel. Also did like a Halloween standalone. So I know they tend to do one shots, or like a one shot split into several episodes because he wants to squeeze 1 hour episodes.
Right.
So that like it works better for me, so I can just watch three parter in one turn rather than and then come back to it after a few months.
Yeah, it's a lot hard. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's a lot easier to be like, here, I've split my content up into sort of these more manageable chunks, as opposed to like, please watch this 3-hour video immediately. I feel you. I just want to roll back in the chat briefly and just see here Flower mentioned the American nation attacking, culturally speaking. I feel that trick-or-treating for Christmas is fascinating. But again, that's me being from North America. And also, Crosshair, I will not attempt the intro to finish unless you send me a recording of you saying it so that I can hear it, because that'd be cool. But I will attempt the first few words, which is Tervetuloa Arkham Kaun. Kaun. But anyway, please. That's, oh man, I love the language. It's very cool. Oh, good. Oh, perfect. Oh, you'll do the intro and finish. Perfect.
It's emotional blackmail, like, oh, if you just invite me, then, you know, like, I can do the intro.
Look, this stream is all about inclusivity, and I think when we do a big multiplayer stream of Arkham, everyone will get to do the intro in their own language. Whatever language you want.
Don't make me do that.
Don't, please, I don't want to do that. Okay. At any rate, we should probably get down to brass tacks and play some Arkham Horror.
Yeah, I mean, now that we broke Flower of August prediction, the first one, that means that all of the other predictions are going to be wrong, so actually it's on purpose.
Oh god, yeah, we got to get moving if we want Flower's predictions to be correct.
No, I don't want that, because he always guesses us to roll auto-fail, so we broke his predictions.
Ooh, that's true, we don't want that, it's true. I still have 18 minutes?
What? I thought you said 22 minutes.
I saw 22 as well. Oh, well, we did start late, that's true. No, wait, no, Crosshair, don't, no!
I don't think we started 18 minutes late.
No. Oh, you changed it. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. At any rate, we will dive in.
We better hurry up.
But as always, of course, we'll do a little story so far to remind ourselves where we're at. Then we'll jump in, and if there's any character stuff to resolve, we will. And then we will 3788. Fantastic. And then we will do the intro to Scenario 5A, Return to Heart of the Elders. On Doomed here, as a reminder, our dogged, intrepid scientist, Kate Winthrop, is on a life-changing adventure in order to retrieve samples of both organic and inorganic matter, which will help her improve her flux capacitor? Hang on, I have to remember the word. What's it called? It's called a flux stabilizer. She's gathering energy from like across the universe, essentially. It's an energy-producing machine. This device, the testing of it, led to the death of her peer and science partner, which she is now haunted by. She's haunted by his ghost or the memory of him. However, Kate is a scientist who pursues perfection at all costs. After returning to Arkham with a strange relic taken from the ruins of a blown-up temple in Mexico, the relic was immediately stolen away by a mysterious cult known only as the Brotherhood. They seek a place called the Nexus of Nkai, which we don't know anything about. So, pursuing various leads in Arkham, we were led back to Mexico, where Iktaka peered through the boundary between worlds, or between times, I guess I should say more accurately, and we found a few of the paths through time to the Nexus, where I presume all time streams kind of flow into, like a massive lake or something of time. And now, with those leads, we know we must return to the jungle where the Esli people used to live, and we are back there pursuing these paths to the Nexus. That is all I need to say, I think, about the story so far for Kate. What about you, Graspiloot? Any thoughts about
I have
where Lily
thoughts,
is
but
at?
I looked for uranium mines, and I think I have a nice answer for flux.
Okay.
Or Flower of August's question about where she sourced the uranium for her flux capacitor.
Well, that's my bad. I shouldn't have said flux capacitor because it's not even called that. Although get me a fan Arkham investigator who's just Doc Brown and he has this car and he can fucking channel his energy into his car and time travel or whatever.
I will say, obviously, for Lily, there's not I feel like she has a fairly simple motivation story to come here. Sent to kill evil. Now we've kind of proven that evil. At this point, I feel like even the scientists cannot deny that. Well, I imagine if we were in a movie, the scientists would still deny that evil exists. So oh, this is all science.
There must be an explanation. Yeah,
and Lily is kind of vindicated that not really, she don't really care what other people say about it, right? So, but she's I gotta kill this thing, whatever it is, whatever is causing this, gotta kill it.
Well, and I mean, just to sort of, I guess, Kate would probably be quick to point out as well, that Lily has in fact destroyed many protrusions of this evil into the universe, right? Like the Harbinger of Volusia, sort of massive snake monster creature, pursued us relentlessly, and she just knocked it down so many times. She almost managed to destroy the projection of Padma Amrita, the sort of powerful witch.
Oh, that's
so close.
I'm not saying unlucky, but it's when you get to the last one and then you fail, it's oh.
Yeah. and I will, of course, quote, that's Arkham baby, unquote. But more than that, you're right. That it because of other things that happened in the scenario, it really did come down to that final moment. But we did find some paths, at least, and I mean, maybe Padma will return. Who knows? Perhaps she will return.
Padma?
Very well.
So we will call her. Is that when we're looking for paths?
Yeah, Padma. Pathma. Yeah, very good. I like it.
It was not good. You don't have to be.
Okay, all right. It was the best we've had so far.
Don't lie to me.
How's that? Let's go with that. Before I need to remember, before we draw our opening hands, I need to attach 5 of my skills to Ancestral Knowledge. But otherwise, I spent my XP, we both spent our XP. Kate is starting with 2 physical and 2 mental trauma, but she's got lots of Miskatonic-funded assistants who will hopefully absorb some of the incoming traps and things.
Lily starts with a whopping 3 physical and 2 mental trauma, but she also starts with discipline.
She does have much discipline, our good friend. Lily. That's true. Okay, so I think that's essentially the story so far. If there are questions, drop them in the chat as always. But I should have invested in a thermos. I still can. I can still spend 1 XP for a thermos, Flower. Okay, thank you. I could. But anyway.
It's also the one that allows to buy off trauma, right?
That's right. There is now a card that was introduced, I think, in the Drowned City. It's 4 XP for a permanent that removes a trauma, but you max 1 per investigator. All right. Let us have a look at Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders, Part 1. Brackets. I remember in my original run, this was a very annoying naming convention for my YouTube videos, but it is what it is. Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders, Part 1, brackets, Part 1, probably.
Also, why, if it's 5A, why do we need also Part 1?
Huh.
What's 5B? Isn't that Heart of the Elders Part 2?
Yeah. So surely they should just be called Scenario 5. Huh. Yeah, Part 1 and Part 2. Anyway, whatever. SFAP 1. SFAP. Okay. Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders, Part 1. We return to the jungle, right? It has been several days since your party ventured forth into the rainforest once more, and each day the hazards you face grow more dangerous and frequent. Securing enough food and supplies for the journey is a constant struggle, and you are harassed at every turn by the jungle's inhabitants. Fortunately, you've seen no sign yet of the serpent people who attacked the previous expedition, but you're positive they're out there, watching, waiting.
So, sorry.
Wait, would you like
On
to?
On the morning of the 6th day, you find the entrance. It is a huge cave opening, partially obscured by trees, brush, and vines. You nearly missed the great cavern mall altogether, despite its enormity. Surrounding the cavern's entrance are 6 stone pillars, each covered in strange grooves and carvings that glow with a dim red hue. Perhaps one of your guides will understand what this means?
The investigators must decide who we should consult with, or what we should consult with. The first 2 options are to consult with Iktaka or Alejandro. However, because Lily and Kate are forging their own path through this strange vision of the future, with trying to recover this relic of ages, we can only choose those options if those characters are in our decks, which they are not. So I will move down to the next option, which says, let's consult the expedition journal. Choose this option only if it is in an investigator's deck, which it is in Kate's. So I would suggest we skip to intro 4, because Kate would be interested in consulting some sort of written documentation, even though she's the one who wrote part of the expedition journal herself. It's just good to have notes, right?
Yes, that's how it works. I mean, that's better than not having it.
I would agree with that. Yeah, you are allowed. I don't know. I mean, you could. I mean, if you wanted to, I guess. Intro 4. The previous expedition's journal doesn't have all the answers, but as you browse its pages, you are struck by a familiar diagram, one drawn by Lorenzo, an expedition member who never made it back to Arkham. It is a delicate recreation of a carving that was on the wall of one of the Esley ruins. Many of the patterns and hieroglyphs you see in this drawing are shared among these pillars. It cannot simply be a coincidence. These pillars are surely the key to finding your way to Nkai. Begin the scenario with the expedition journal in play. Proceed to setup. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now.
He's doing it?
He's doing it. Expedition journal. I'm going to need some space.
It's a great idea to stack all this.
Get the shit out of here. Oh, God. I forgot about that. All right.
I don't know why I hate that
so much. It is very, very funny that it does that. All right. Well, we've got this expedition journal, which gives Kate an extra action to explore, which is quite nice. Whoa. Explore. There we go. Kind of fun. Okay, so using the notes from the previous expedition, she realizes that, you know, there were tons of people off doing their own things in the jungle. Lily was exploring a temple. Kate and Milan were, like, trying to source strange insect and fungal creatures. And Lorenzo is apparently making beautiful, delicate sketches. It should, Flower, I agree. And yet, it doesn't. But yeah.
And yet. Oh, so you're saying you're putting it into play in my area? Maybe that is intended.
Well, it just says begin it with it in play, but, like, it has to be under control of someone, and it's in my deck, so that's my...
Yeah, I'm saying, in theory, maybe it's completely intended that it could be begin into play under me if we wanted to.
It's intent. I don't know what's intended by it, honestly. But, like, I don't know. It feels to me like Kate would.
You want the extra action. I get it.
I love it. I love having the extra actions. So we know that Lorenzo made drawings of some of the temples in the jungle, and that they bear these strange designs and markings on the pillars, the 6 pillars outside of the mouth of Kinyan. What is it called? Hang on, where is it? The Maw. We don't know what it's called. All right. Check the campaign log. If 6 paths are known to you, skip this scenario, which is amazing because I would have had to have read so much setup.
Yeah, I imagine you did all the setup, and then it's like, imagine you're playing this game, like, in person, like, you know, it's intended, and then they're like, you've done all that, you set it up, you, like, collect, and then it's like, oh, you know, skip it.
Skip it. You're like, okay.
Also, I don't like the trend that they said. They also did an Edge of the Earth. So it's like, if you succeed too well, play less Arkham.
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't want that. I want to play more Arkham.
I want to play more. Exactly. I mean, it's true. Yeah, Crosshair's even correct. You do. I don't remember exactly what the order of operations is in terms of setup, but like, you do draw your opening hands before you start the scenario. So like, I think that's even before you do setup, which means you would have done a bunch of even more setup then skip it, which is like fine, I guess.
That's
Anyway,
insane.
It is. We put the mouth of Kinyan into play, the Cavern's Maw side face up. That's where we begin play. Check the campaign log. Your journey beyond the boundary of time has granted you insight into how to enter Kinyan. Sure, I'll take that. For each path that is known to you, place a resource on the mouth of Kinyan as a pillar token.
We have 3 paths and then to a set of 6.
Flower's so angry. Not angry, I know, Flower, but you were. I am honestly surprised. Monterey Jack did very well in Edge of the Earth. He was very fast, a very speedy lad, but I am surprised it did not frost myself out even once. It's pretty impressive.
Okay. What about that?
Very, very good. I mean, who would have thought a rogue with seeker access is good?
I do want to play Monterey Jack at some point.
Very fun. And like, very fun kind of gameplay loop, because his ability basically is, if you've moved twice, take an extra upkeep, which is like quite, well, it's not quite that, but you know what I mean. It's like, you get extra cards and resources if you've moved a bunch. So you have to like, and you want to be moving, right? So sometimes the game wants you to move, which is kind of cool.
I wonder if Jenny found her sister in Antarctica.
I want now that Jenny's sister may well be a playable. Well, is going to be a.
May well be.
I was going to say is
as
going
if
to be
it
a
wasn't
playable.
confirmed.
It is confirmed. I did not read. It's so funny. I didn't read the article in full. I thought I had finished the article, and then I realized there was another chunk about investigators, and I was like, "What?" This was exciting to me.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that they moved. So, I mean, I put my thoughts in the Discord.
Yeah.
So I'll plug it for you. We both think it. I don't know if you gave good thoughts. I think you did, right?
I don't know if I actually. Put
I
them
think
there
you
publicly
you just upvoted other people's soul lazy.
Mm-hmm. That's sometimes people are more more erudite than I am, you know.
So yeah, but I wish. I think in general, it is good to have a clean break. I agree with Flower of August there. I kind of wish they would have just said, like, we shouldn't be doing a new edition. I kind of feel like they're still trying a bit, like, too much to have it both ways, kind of. Yeah. I don't hate the idea of, like, standard decks, but it's just, like, you know, obviously the game wasn't designed with that in mind, unlike something like Magic, where that works a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with the idea that, oh, you know, I wanted to play a parlay deck, but I can't have Fine Clothes now because that's from Carcosa. I think that's really silly. I think that is really dumb. I don't like that at all. So I would have preferred if they did a season 2, but I like that they moved the story along.
Yeah, that at least is very cool. I agree. And, Aragwen, hello, welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by Graspiloot. There you go.
Hello, Aragwen.
Hello. I'll tack on.
Hello.
We don't know what Izzy or Isabella. We don't know what her investigator card or anything is yet. We just know that she's a survivor, and the new core seems to be focusing on survivors surviving. Obviously, as a theme, like soaking damage, hitting enemies, using events to sort of fight.
They mentioned something about how she uses horror to do things, right?
Oh, I don't know if
they didn't mention it. Wait, let me actually go back to it. They did mention, they gave a hint to what her
okay. Done. And she has Jenny's guns, apparently. Well, that's weird, Voltgloss. What happens if you play Jenny next to Izzy? Then it's not searching for Izzy, it's searching for my guns, because my sister stole my guns. What the hell?
Wait, does she use Jenny's? Oh,
apparently. I don't know.
Armed with her lost sister's 45s.
Wait,
so
her sister
Jenny's
is lost? Wait, okay, now hang on. Now this is getting interesting.
So, but if they're not retconning, then you would just be allowed to play Jenny.
And they both have searching for insert sister's name here as a weakness. That's quite funny, actually.
I'm also a little bit like, you found the sister and the other one's lost. I feel it's a little bit like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. They're taking turns going missing.
You know what it reminds me of, actually, is spoilers for like a 30-year-old show, obviously, but in Buffy, right, season 5, just like the lore of the show, you know, Buffy has a sister now, which was of course like introduced as it was magicked into existence by the show. I don't remember all the details, but that's what it feels like to me. It's the idea of everyone's like, do you actually have a sister, Jenny? And she's like, yes, I do. I've been searching for her for years. And then now all of a sudden she's here.
She actually has one. Well, to be fair, Dawn came out of nowhere. Okay. But like at least even if nobody had evidence, Jenny has always claimed Isabella to exist.
Well, that's it. But she's always been missing, right? So who knows?
But like apparently, she's willing to use her own sanity as a resource to achieve her goals. That's the one hint they gave her.
Oh, interesting. So maybe she'll have an ability like Agnes, where taking horror boosts your stats. You can take horror as a free trigger to do stuff. I don't know. Poser. Unbelievable. Hey, we should probably. I realize we've been chatting about other stuff here. We should probably continue this game.
Yeah, now we broke Flower's second prediction. So
ha! Nailed it. They turned Agnes into a coat. No, my God, what have they done? Yes, exactly, Crosshair. That's the story I want to hear. Okay, I'm going back in. All right, so we've placed 3 resources on the Mouth of Kinyan because we know 3 paths. It says if you have played this scenario before during this campaign, I have not. Create the exploration deck. This will change in the return to view version, so I will pause on that as well. Randomly choose one of the following 3 ruins locations: Overgrown Ruins, Temple of the Fang, and Stone Altar. Shuffle the randomly chosen location into the exploration deck. Remove the other 2 from the game. So one of the 3 ruins. Check the campaign log. If the investigators mapped out the way forward, instead of shuffling it into the exploration deck, put it into play. Which
did we map out
I
the way
think we
forward?
did, because we had a map. That's a lot of notes.
We did map out the way forward.
That's a lot of notes.
Very last one.
All right.
We did this campaign definitely asks for quite a few.
Very much so.
So we did, instead of shuffling the random into the expedition, put it into play.
So I'm gonna hit this button that just says ruins in play, and I'm hoping it selects one randomly for us, but we'll see. Whoa. Oh yeah, and there's a ruin in play. The Stone Altar.
And one with a victory point. Oh, we do love victory.
3 Shroud. Oh, I love that too. That's not too much. Huh. Okay, we'll look at this when we start. Okay, it seems to be in. There's an exploration deck that's probably made up entirely of locations because this is the return to version. I will quickly look. When building the exploration deck, include only one of the 2 locations with each of the following symbols. Remove the other 4 jungle locations from the game. Do not include any of the other encounter cards. There should be a total of 6 cards, presumably all locations, because in the return to, in some scenarios, after you successfully explore, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck. That is forced here as well. And there's also an additional rule. The check your supplies ability on the Mouth of Kinyan can be used from any location.
The check your supplies is check your supplies if you have a compass, which I think you have.
Oh.
You have it. So exploring is your job this time.
Apparently, yeah. If you have a compass, look at the top 3 cards of the exploration deck. Put one on the bottom and the other 2 on top in any order. Okay. Okay, so I can use a compass to orient myself, which is nice. Yeah, thanks, Crosshair. I'm glad that isn't a keyboard shortcut either. Are you unfecked? Let me know in the chat. Okay.
Oh, why would you even want a ban all button?
I mean, great question. I don't. If you really want to shut down your stream, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I think that's it then, right? Set aside poisoned weaknesses that aren't in our deck. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards. You are now ready to begin. Hey. Whoa. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's have a look at our... Yeah, we'll do our usual agenda and act thing.
I guess I've been doing the agenda, so I might as well keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You are deep in the jungle now. surrounded on all sides by uncharted wilderness. All around you are unfamiliar. Oh, the rainforest sings. Its lyrics found in every chirping insect, every snapping tree branch, every serpent's hiss. So that's just the action is just explore, and then it's 5 doom, and the agenda is called The Jungle's Heart.
Okay. Act 1A, featuring a sweet, I don't know who this scarred lady is with her machete, but she's dope as hell. Is that Iktaka, actually? Silly question. Iktaka wearing, like, contemporary clothes? I don't know. Anyway, I love the machete. It's very cool.
Looks like a catchy.
Oh, actually, you know what? It does, kind of, doesn't it? Well, maybe it is. Anyway, Act 1A, a familiar pattern. 6 stone pillars surround the entrance to the cavern, each carved with a series of uncanny grooves and hieroglyphs that form an intricate pattern. Touching them causes the grooves to glow brightly, and twisting them causes the patterns to shift and change. Perhaps these patterns match the glyphs found in other regions of the rainforest. I'm coming back to that in a second, Flower. Yes, because you are correct. From the interlude before, we had Lily starts with a clue because she had a canteen or chalk or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, so it's like that is absolutely not worth the cost. But we had so much XP that was like, I guess we might as well just buy this.
Hey, a clue is a clue. You know what I mean? Like we'll take it.
I definitely don't think it's worth 2 supply points or 4. I think it's 4 XP.
Although if it has another great effect, I guess we'll have to see. The sub-basement of interludes. Unbelievable. Objective. When the investigators have collected the requisite number of clues, 4, they must immediately spend them and advance. We have 1. We have 1 already. Thanks, Lily.
3 more. There's 2 in the stone altar.
Yes, let's have a look at the map before we draw our opening hands here, because I think we've kind of already gone over it. The Mouth of Kinyan has no clues, but 3 pillar tokens. And there's an action we mentioned to check your supplies with the compass, but there's also an action to resign. Let's make camp and solve this puzzle tomorrow. No. We solve the puzzles today, hopefully.
Kind of have to, because then nobody just have to fucking do it again.
Hopefully we don't. Well,
like the game does not give you a lot of choice.
There is a lot. There is a emergent narrative here, right? Which is like you can't go in until you've solved the puzzle, which I appreciate. Maybe not the effect of it, but the story of it.
I kind of feel like later campaigns they would have handled it differently.
I agree.
To be fair, generally the campaign is very thematic and good, but it's like it has like some things that you're like.
I'll point out the stone altar here. Yeah, 3 shroud, 2 clues, victory 1, as pointed out. It was once a ceremonial site, now overgrown and forgotten. There's a forced effect on it. After you enter the stone altar, you reveal a random chaos token. If you reveal a symbol, you lose an action. And if you can't lose the action, you take a horror instead. So if you reveal a symbol, you are penalized. But if you don't reveal a symbol, you're not penalized.
Flowerbox makes a good point. You could just keep resigning, not just till you find the ruin you want, but also till you draw the opening hand that you want.
It's true.
Like if opening hands are so bad that it's unplayable, we can just say, okay, let's resign and try again.
Yep, absolutely. Because I don't think there's a penalty for resigning. I don't think you take trauma or anything.
It's crazy.
Yes, that's right. Although, how does Charon's Obol say? Oh shit! Now I have to look up Charon's Obol, the wording of it. Or does it specifically say you gain no XP? Yeah, if you were not defeated, you earn.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly, but it's like that's what I'm saying. Just to use it to resign option doesn't give XP. Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Just keep resetting the scenario until you get a good opening hand.
Yeah. Oh no, totally. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading into Crosshair's comment here as well because that would also be very abusable. It's either or, right?
Yeah, I mean I don't know why you want to play it like that because if that you just start with infinite XP, right?
Well, yeah. Well, you could just do that anyway. It's true. I'll also point out, of course, our Chaos Bag indeed has in it the +1, which Lily has been kindly bulking up into
taking
a massive
away
shield. Yeah,
from you.
which I appreciate. We have 2 skulls and 2 elder things. No other symbols. The skulls are -2, -4 if you're at a cave, which the Mouth of Kinyon is indeed a cave. And the elder things are -4. If you fail, take a horror. And I have to attach 5 random non-weakness skills to this card, which I will do. Really quick, I'm just going to throw them in here. Analysis, 2 inquiring minds, a deduction, and a perception.
Yeah, there is 1 deduction.
So I do like the early deduction, as I've spoken about many times. All right. Well, I think it's time. Graspiloot, Lily, and Kate are here. Let us indeed draw our opening hands. Let's get doomed.
Let's get
nice.
doomed.
Let's get doomed. Let's get doomed. Oh yeah. Pretty cheap pretty cheap opening hand for old Kate, which I'm not mad about here. What do I want to take? How did your... Oh, you're still... Are you considering your mulligan? I think you are.
No, I have mulligans.
Oh, you have?
But...
Okay. I have as well. No XP for you. Okay, well, we know what we need to do, right? We need to find clues in order to explore deeper into the jungle, find clues as to what the purpose and arrangement of these runes is so that we can enter the cave, this massive cavern. I am happy to start, but I'm also very happy to throw it over to you if you know what you want to do.
But you probably want to. I know what I want to do, yes. I have a very urgent matter to take care of.
Oh. Do you?
I'm gonna exhaust this. Wait, stick to the plan.
Oh, yeah, because you need to be prepared for the worst. Yeah, of course. Oh, I see it's urgent. I see it's urgent.
Yes, Lily's trying to prepare herself for going into this thing. I feel like this is a resign angle.
Oh? I don't know. I'm not doing too badly, but heading to the outhouse. It's a shed. Can you? I also use it as an outhouse sometimes. Holy shit! I'm just recognizing how many weapons there are in this goddamn outhouse.
It's an outhouse. Yep. Okay. This is a big concern. I am gonna draw a card. Okay. Should I just play this? I'm gonna draw again.
Okay.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. Oh gosh. All right. Well.
I'm actually considering the resign angle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I mean, the one part of me is like, oh, but we're here, like we're yeah. It's funny. On the one hand, I'm like, but it's Arkham. We should be playing, etc., etc. But essentially, what we would have to check the resolution. But I believe mechanically nothing changes. We just re-mulligan and essentially start again.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, and get a different ruin. I think that's the only difference.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll see, right? But I don't know. I'll leave it open. Maybe we'll see.
If you have a good hand, then let's try it.
I mean, I have a hand anyway. Let's lab assistant to start. Kate is going to... She's not going out into the wilds without friends. At least there's that. So I've drawn 2 cards. Then I will move. No, I will... Sorry, I'll do this first. I will fast play a couple of cards. What do I want to play? I want to play a magnifying glass fast and another magnifying glass. And then I will move. Kate will move out into the jungle. After you enter the stone altar, reveal a random chaos token. If you reveal a symbol, I have to lose an action, which I do have an action. So I will do that first, and then we will see if I have another action here. I did not reveal a symbol.
Nice.
So I still have an action, which I'm going to pull my deduction out of my hat here. Kate is examining this strange stone altar and notices again some of the symbols appear to be repeating. She's not a linguist, she doesn't know much about these Edsley people, but it's clear to her that the mouth marks the entrance to something, and that these stone tablets and altars and ruins scattered about the jungle all kind of have power, maybe even like ley lines that would lead back to the cavern. So hopefully she can figure out what arrangement they need to be in. Last action, I'm going to investigate. I have 4 intellect, 5, 6 with my magnifying glasses, 7 with a deduction. 7 to 3. Whoa. Aragwen, that's exciting. Thunder. Success. I will get both clues.
Nice.
And I will right away, I'm going to throw one onto my... I'm going to charge up my flux stabilizer.
Makes sense.
It's no bad thing, and I will shuffle in the fighty one because I like the fighty one. This etheric current Yuggoth. Oh, really? Damn, Crosshair. Seems exciting though. Okay.
If you draw enemies doing, or if I draw an enemy doing this, I might actually.
You're just gonna get out of here, eh?
I'm gonna just resign.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna have to make an executive.
We'll see if Kate can make it.
Just you're gonna try it on your own. I see.
I don't know. I got 4 agility. That's okay on hard, right?
I forgot to.
I get.
To actually discipline.
But I think it. Oh, you would have had to have played cards, right? Because it's only if you have fewer than 5 cards. Oh, that discipline. Shoot, I see. Oh well.
Yeah.
I see. I was like, oh, you can't. Yeah. Anyway. But we proceed to upkeep. Kate is out examining and taking notes in the jungle, deducing things.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Flip this over to.
It's a rough start.
It's a start.
Eh?
I think that's probably one of the worst starts I've ever had in this game.
Yay.
But at least it's a good scenario to have it in.
Well, let's see if we believe that in a moment here. Let's fingers crossed though that I don't know. Do you think Lily's like chi is being blocked or something by the energy in the jungle? What do you think's happening over there?
Yeah, she's it's been a long journey to get back here, right? So she's she's been like, focused. She's always on edge, always on guard, and now it's like I think she's just struggling with it.
I buy that. I'm gonna draw Snakebite. Test agility 3. If you fail, you must either deal 5 damage to an ally you control, or take a direct damage, and if you're not poisoned, put a set-aside poisoned weakness into play in your threat area.
It literally doesn't matter, right?
Correct. Miskatonic Archaeology Funding says no more than 1 of that damage can be assigned to a Miskatonic asset, but this specifically says exactly 5 damage to an ally, so... yeah, sure, Flower. Skulls are -2s, -4 if you're at a cave, which is the mouth of Kinyan. And we have 2 Elder Things, which is simply -4. If you fail, take a horror. I'm just going to hope that the snakebite doesn't kill my lab assistant, but just let's fingers crossed. Ooh, sorry, buddy. A scream from behind as one of the women carrying some equipment kind of clutches at her ankle. She takes 5 damage and is discarded.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right. Oh, it's only got 1 health. Sorry. I'm so ridiculous.
I can try it.
You did very specifically say if you drew an enemy you were going to resign. So
but I can just try to go 6-3 once, see if I succeed.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't want to be like cheesing this scenario that hard. It's just that my hand is actually unplayable.
Unplayable. What do you have in your hand that could be unplayable?
Well,
I mean, I don't
As
know.
in, like, I didn't have any weapon. I didn't draw any weapons. So that makes it very hard to be a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I also, this is the only fighting card I have.
Wait. Well, it'll hopefully draw you into something.
If I can 6-3. Oh, sorry. Can I start?
Yes, of course. let's watch you punch a
Oh,
a viper.
Worked.
Punch a viper. Very good.
Just like punch.
Get out of here! It's the same viper that bit the lab assistant, probably. Slithered back to camp.
To be fair, it's not entirely true. In my last draw action, I did finally draw a.
well. Okay, phew. Basically, is all I have to say about that.
But no, the shit one.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, you're vigilant, but not that vigilant.
I'm vigilant. I draw my sword. Don't know why I don't draw my hammer. Maybe it's just a bit worried that it does seem to be kind of cursed.
Oh, maybe because it was through time, right? Ooh, that's nice.
Seal that. Mm-hmm. And my last action.
Oh,
my last ever vigilant. Maybe now it's playable.
Okay, I mean it's not bad.
It's not bad. I will flip this to heal 3 damage.
Okay. And you fought already.
Oh yes, I did fight as well. Oh, sorry, but also by the way, when I did that, I forgot to play Glory.
Totally fine, as long as it doesn't, if you draw on Amnesia or something, we'd have to retcon. But I think it's probably okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I would just not be able to do my discipline action, right? So this is okay. I'm actually fine.
Okay.
Let's play this. Playable.
Phew. Lily needed some time to get centered in the jungle and decide whether or not, the hammer was perhaps too cursed, or take a blade out into the jungle is no bad thing.
So and then she's using all her protective magic, puts on her mask that somehow seemed to be helping with everything that's been going on.
Mm. If it works, it works.
Her disciplines are she's all out of discipline.
She's all out of discipline, just ready to kick some ass. That's our Lily. Okay, well played. We've got 3 out of the 4 clues we need, which means we will immediately advance when we get 1 more clue. I am going to explore to start because I have nothing I want to play immediately. Using the expedition.
I found apparently you have to use your additional action if that's a specific action on it. You have to use it first, apparently.
I was mistaken about that last week. I remember Flower kindly corrected me on this subject because there was a ruling about Daisy that I got confused about.
Actions, yes.
Yeah, there was specifically something to do with Daisy's tome action that got me confused. I can't remember if it had to do with her weakness or something. I read something somewhere where it's just anyway. However, we will start by exploring. The expedition journal is leading her deeper into the jungle, and Kate is ready to see what comes of that.
It's actually true. She maybe would have just taken the blade out because there's so many vines and stuff that she'd actually. That's why she's holding that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
It's true, right? I think it does actually make sense. Blue triangle and orange heart. I'm looking for one of those.
The hammer is just hanging off her.
I must shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck, and I move to the Trail of the Dead. After you investigate or explore at Trail of the Dead, check your supplies. If no one here has binoculars, take a horror. A bit annoying. I don't really want to take a horror.
I believe I have binoculars, so I can do that.
This Trail of the Dead. Well, it'd be nice of you to meet me here then at some point, but can I just...
I'm just at the mouth, I'm just crapping.
Okay, well that was an explore action, and I still have 3 actions left. Can I afford a single horror? Probably. But then I would have to do it twice, right? Because I have to take...
I don't have a way to...
I think I want to wait to take the clues until I know that you're free in case something bad happens. I'm going to pick up an Inquiring Mind just to have it.
Do you have any assets to play, maybe?
Do I? I do.
Okay.
But which ones is the question. If I take a couple of bucks, I can play something else. What's fun here? I think I am just going to... I realize we don't have a ton of time, so maybe it's a bit silly to do that, but I think I'm going to take... Oh, let me think about this for a second.
So 2 resources actions.
That's too much, eh? That's too many. That'll help, actually. That'll be nice. Let's do a resource. Let's do... Oh, boy. Let's draw a card. Sick. Sick. Okay. That's great.
Exactly what he wanted.
It's actually almost exactly what I
So
wanted.
what did you use your action on?
I explored with the exploration. I've drawn a card. And now I'm going to take a resource. And then I'm going to play a card fast, which is this uncanny specimen.
Nice.
And then I'm going to play a card slow, which is this ravenous myconid, for $3 total. This is our upgraded science creature, the sentient strain of the ravenous myconid. So I think Kate has in fact carted some of her lab equipment out into the jungle. She remembers from when they were here last the strange creature she sort of like took samples of and then, you know, brought back with her to Arkham. This creature seems to direct its energy towards either the Relic of Ages or like something to do with the Esley people. Like it has within it an energy that seems to hone in on something. So she's going to use it as sort of a makeshift living compass. The Ravenous Myconid now says chained, +1 experience, researched, limit 1 per deck. So there's 2 things on it. I'll be quick. Free trigger. Search your bonded cards for Uncanny Growth and add it to your hand, which I will do. Uncanny Growth is a research action that, if you succeed, grows the Myconid. The Myconid then says, when an investigator draws a non-weakness treachery card, if their location's shroud is equal to or less than Ravenous Myconid's growth, cancel that treachery's effects, discard it, remove all growth from Ravenous Myconid.
Nice.
There you go, Crosshair. Yeah, exile some cards, and then resign, and then get some level 0 cards. Some new cards back.
That sounds worse than having your exiled cards.
Unless you don't like them. And then you get new cards, and you...
Why did you buy the exiled cards that you don't like?
I don't know. Just for fun, I guess.
I bought them only for one scenario previously. I don't want them anymore.
I don't want them now.
I'm just going to resign. I'm just going to use them, then resign, just so I can get rid of them.
Well, single at a time, Flower. Single at a time. But we will have to see. Okay. So Kate has essentially deployed her strange plant, fungus, mushroom thing in the jungle, hoping that it will lead her down the trail of the dead to where... the Esley people have hidden things.
I like how Flower is saying that it's like doesn't feel that a lot of hoops for not that great when it's like it was so broken they had to make it an extra extra XP.
And I'll say that. So from a mechanical perspective, the reason this was chained, and this is quite annoying because this is clearly not the intention of the card. It's a spirit of a card thing, right? Like it says if your location's shroud is equal to or less than the growth. If the shroud of your location is 0, you never removed growth. You never have to, like, you can just use this forever and always cancel treacheries. And you have cards that allow you to reduce shroud. Say, breach the door or whatever. But yeah, I will also say, Flower, we don't get the money anymore because that was just on the unresearched version, which is a bit sad. But yeah, so I don't plan on using it that way. Embezzled treasure. There you go. Yeah, load it up, and then the next scenario, you each start with another couple of bucks. And just resign. Perfect. Okay, I've got my Uncanny Growth. Kate is ready to test out her hypothesis, as it were. Thanks for your patience, Graspiloot. We can go ahead and upkeep.
Wow, that's my next weakness.
Whoa, hello.
I've drawn 2 weaknesses already.
What's that one completely?
What's happening?
Yeah,
At least they're out of my deck. Like, oh no, I still have one more weakness.
Ah, god damn it. That's true.
I'll guess that's for next turn.
Did you disciplined this round? Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did I forget to add?
Oh, that's a good question. Did you do your XP expenditure?
I did that part. That part I did, but I think didn't I get another weakness?
Well, there is Crosshair. There is a limit. There is a limit to embezzled. Thankfully, I think, because otherwise that would be.
I believe I drew another weakness, right? Like, was it the?
Yeah, you had internal injury, which was in your deck.
Internal injury. So okay, we never got rid of that, right? So I forgot to update my deck.
Oh. Well then, please.
I might do. Maybe I should just check that to be sure.
Yeah. Oh, certainly. Yes. Yeah. You can, as long as you shuffle your deck. It was random before. It'll be random again, right?
Fucking hell, the hammer was on top.
You don't want it now. You have your blade.
I definitely want to replace this blade with the hammer.
Please. I want this blade. Man, I have so many cards in my hand now. Woo. Okay. We have upkept. Kate is out in the jungle trying to point her new Myconid strain down the path. Lily has sort of overcome, I guess, the strange effects of the jungle, the noxious jungle gases on her or something. I don't know.
And now she has to move into the cave, and she is like feeling like a sense of panic welling up inside of her.
Oh, because that's where the evil is, right? Oh man.
Things have been not going exactly as planned.
No, that is true, to be sure. We go to 2 out of 5 Doom. Let's draw some encounter cards. Ants! Exclamation point. One ant is a nuisance. A colony is another matter. Test agility 4. For each point you fail by discard a random card from your hand, or choose and discard a card from your play area. Well, I like having cards in my hand. And... Oh. Actually, really don't want to get rid of... Uh-oh. What if I discard Uncanny Growth? That's annoying. It goes in my discard pile. That'd be pretty bad, actually. A flower. Oh my. Okay. All right, hang on. Am I putting something into this? I'm at 4 already. There's some -4s in the bag. I could... Yeah, I'd rather keep the cards in my hand. I'm evens right now.
You could inquire that mine.
Yeah, I could inquire about these ants, certainly.
That also that's like a profitable trade, right? If that makes sense, like as in you get like that's probably one of the cards that you probably maybe would discard. So it's like, well, you might as well just add it for 3
That's true,
icons.
right? Because if I end up discarding it, then it's essentially the same thing. So I'm 3 up, and I will also move a clue to go 5 up because I think I would like to.
Really wants to see it.
Well, I at this point I may as well try to take the 4s out of the bag. I think. Let's do it. Ants. -2. Okay. Cool. Success. The ants approach and run up the various legs of the expedition crew. They're out in the jungle, but Kate has come equipped with some spray to keep them off and has brushed them off, essentially. That's true. Right. And Crosshair, that's what we love about you. Go for it, Lily.
Another enemy. This is the Apex Strangleweed, which is the victory enemy, which has Alert and Retaliate.
Oh my god. Alert and Retaliate. It's
I do have
Strangleweed.
Do I have a pocket knife? I do not have a pocket knife.
Oh, is that that's the one thing we didn't take, eh? Yeah.
Yes.
After Apex Strangleweed makes an attack of opportunity against you, check your supplies. If you do not have a pocket knife, lose remaining actions and in your turn because it strangles you. Right, that makes sense. This is in the same vein.
Luckily, it's only attack of opportunity. Retaliate is not attack of opportunity.
Correct. So this is only if you attempt to like move away from it, basically.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got your bulwark at least. There's that.
I'm gonna be busy for a while.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, yeah, do you want to start and try to kick some strangleweed ass? Get us a beat, hopefully.
Sure.
I'm gonna do this.
Let's see. If I use this tech, then it's 5. If I use a charge, 5 versus 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, 6 versus 3. Sorry. 8 versus 3. I guess I'll go 8 versus 3.
Mm-hmm. And you commit the charge to the blade as well.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woohoo! All right.
Right.
Trying to leave camp, I presume. Lily is like kitted out, and yet the fucking vines leap out from the path and try to like strangle her, essentially.
Yeah, and now she has her blade, so I guess that counters that. So she's like trying to cut through the vines that are going for it.
Try.
Do it again.
Yep. Okay.
Succeed. Now it's a problem because if I do this one again, I'm going to be 3 on, which is not what I want.
I wish I was Min. I could commit cards to you from a distance.
Do I commit I might commit a spectral shield to go 4 on. Oh, it's not ideal.
No, but
Although do I really want to? It tanks a lot of damage.
it really does, yeah. Especially if you have charges, right?
Just like, okay, 3 up is... And I'm also the cave, so that also means the skulls are -4.
Ooh, -4. That's true.
I have to do it.
Crosshair, it is indeed a one of those pre-made Japanese curry cube things, but it's very good. Hey!
Apex Strangle.
Excellent.
That's the first victory point.
Excellent work. Fucking
now my
blade
has no charges left.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I find it delicious, Crosshair.
So, it's concerning?
a little bit, yeah, I would agree with that. Just a little concerning. Just the one, I think. This is...
one from enemies 2. In this
one. One from enemies, one from the stone altar. That's right.
But the enemy VPs can sometimes be hard to get because if you draw them too late, you might not be able to have the chance to deal with it.
That is true. I would love to get me some frickin'
I didn't get any horror, so I can flip this over.
Hey, there you go. That'll be good because then you can charge back up and do okay. Let me see here. Yeah. Do I want to... Okay, first of all, I'm going to grab Inquiring Mind. Again, put it... Because we are inquiring here. We're trying to figure out if the Ravenous Myconid works, essentially. I am going to grab... I'm going to investigate this location, which means I have to take a horror. It's after you investigate. So, I will take the horror after I investigate. However, I will try to grow my Ravenous Myconid. Kate is attempting to, again, as I said, sort of pointed at the sort of ley line energy that the Esley people have somehow carved through this jungle. I'm investigating my location. After this test resolves, place a resource on Ravenous Myconid as growth for each point you succeed by. So I would like to succeed, which means I am investigating at 6 to 2 with my magnifying glasses. I will chuck in... It's already pretty good, but there are -4s in the bag. So I'll chuck in a well-funded, which I think gives me a +3. Has 3 wilds because I control 3 or more science and or tool assets. So +3. So I am... what did I just say? I was 4 up, and now I am 7 up. 7 up.
7 up.
7 up -4. Okay, great. Well, it kind of sucks, but that's... I will put Uncanny Growth aside, because I succeed, and I get to put 3 resources, because I succeeded by 3. Now, when an investigator draws a non-weakness treachery, if their location's shroud is 3 or less, they may cancel it, and you can also use this effect. So the Ravenous Myconid eats treacheries at our locations now.
Oh, wow.
I get a clue, which means, yeah, I'm pretty pleased about that. I have to take a horror, and because we now have the clues we need, we must spend them all Oh, hello, Flower of August. Welcome to Doom. Or Flower of August. Sorry, Alex is a cat. Yeah. Welcome to Doom. Wonderful to have you with us. Sorry, my bad. We must immediately spend them in advance. Kind of sucks that I have to spend my clues. Huh.
That's bad.
Yes. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Monster Serpent Elite. Spawns at the mouth of Kinyan. Hunter. Massive, which means it does not, if you move out of its location, it does not go with you. Cannot be defeated. Cannot make attacks of opportunity. Mouth of Kinyan cat. If there is 5 or more damage on this enemy, or after a pillar token is placed on the mouth of Kinyan, heal all damage from it, exhaust it. It does not ready during the upkeep phase this round.
Okay. It does kind of engage in me, right?
It does, yes. Oh god, hang on. This is the Zoe ruling again. After you engage an enemy, does I have to look at the thing here. Yeah, massive does not count, I believe. It's a weird thing with Zoe's ability where it's you get a resource when you engage an enemy. Yeah, and exhausted. No, that's exhausted. Yeah. So I do not believe you get your.
But it doesn't say that it engages everyone.
It's a wording thing. It's like it doesn't become. It doesn't. Yeah, it does not become engaged. Does not engage you. It just is. If that makes sense. I don't know if it's. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. It's very silly. Yeah. There's a big beefy boy. The winged serpent. Oh, I suppose I should read Act 2A. So as Kate continues to try to find
I'm still looking at that resign angle because
it looks like that resign's looking a little more juicy here, huh?
Jesus.
Opening the maw. You have discovered that the ruins within the jungle each bear a distinct pattern of glyphs, apparently, which match those found on the 6 pillars. Well, I knew that. As you turn the pillars to match the patterns, a serpentine creature descends from the clouds. So investigators at the mouth of Kinyan spend 2 clues as a group. You solve a piece of the puzzle, which, as noted, will exhaust the winged serpent, and it will not ready during the next upkeep. So this is a way of kind of escaping it, in a sense. And you add a resource to the mouth of Kinyan as a pillar. Solve the puzzle. Objective. Solve the puzzle of the 6 pillars in order to enter Kinyan. If there are 6 pillar tokens on the mouth, advance to Act 2B. The Winged Serpent. Right. Well, I still have actions left. I think I should just continue.
Yeah, 2 more actions.
Yeah. Oh man, I really need.
You also have an explore action, so you might as well get this last clue.
Yeah, I would like to get this clue. I'll have to take another horror, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I will. Investigate. I am 4 up, so I will just simply investigate. It's still a success. If you fail, take a horror. Well, I did not fail, so I will take the clue, but then I will take a horror for successfully investigating. Okay. Kate is sort of, she hears like roars and things from back in the direction of camp, but you know, this jungle is like, it's absolutely teeming with snake monsters and creatures and all sorts of horrible things. She's not overly concerned, essentially. I'm going to use the compass, and then I'm going to explore. Yeah. Let's use the compass. Place 1 card on the bottom and the other 2 on top. Let's use the supply.
Ooh.
And I should also look at what I'm looking for. I am looking to connect to the brown squiggle.
Did we add...
I did shuffle in a card, yeah. Brown squiggle, red square, green diamond. Huh. None. Interesting. Very interesting, actually.
Probably still want to put the rope bridge down, right?
Yeah.
That one just seems to kind of suck, and it has no victory.
Yeah. It's not ideal. So I guess I may well hit a treachery here, but I guess I'll do it anyway. I think it's probably okay. I can cancel treacheries. Hopefully I don't hit an enemy. I will explore from this location. After I explore, I also have to take a horror. Oh my god, that's pretty bad. It's okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because we may well resign. We'll see.
I mean, I mean, if it's nothing too bad happens, I can get out of there.
Yep. True.
But it's like I just don't have any way to actually accelerate my game because I'm
Mm-hmm.
black. I've a card that's super important. The whole thing is built around, and you kind of used everything to get it.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm drawing is weaknesses.
Well, and I know we've spoken about this on the cast before, right? Like there's the two very distinct like kind of deck building mindsets in addition to like many in between. But you know, some people are of the mindset of like, well, if I don't need anything, then I'll just use whatever I have. And some people are like, if I build around a card or a combo of cards, then I'll be unstoppable. And like both of those have downsides, right? I would argue.
I do not like put myself too much into. Well, maybe I like building more at the second one.
Red square, green diamond. Okay. I'm exploring from my location. I'm looking for a brown squiggle, a red square, or a green diamond. I know these top are not correct. A green diamond. I will shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck, and I will move to the river canyon. I have to take another horror for exploring, and the river canyon is deeper than it appears. Ripples along its surface obscure the creatures that lie within. Water cascades into the river from above, creating a strong, steady current. 4 shroud, 2 clues, and there's a heal here, which can't.
4 shroud location, by the way. That's not good.
It's not good, but oh yeah, for Ravenous Myconid. Well, yeah, but you can still use this, right?
Sure.
So at least there's that.
All right.
In the enemy phase, hunters hunt, enemies attack.
Obviously, bulwark this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you've canceled the attack from the winged serpent, which is a massive. Well, it's a winged serpent, right? It's Quetzalcoatl or whatever. Yeah, I know, Flower. This is what we're talking about. It's wild. If their location shroud, yeah, absolutely.
So if I was in a 0 shroud location, I could just like use it every turn.
Yep. Yeah, which is I think so if you did like a min barricade, lower your shroud to 0 kind of thing. I don't know how you would do that, but like I think maybe with breach the door or whatever. I don't know. There are ways. But yeah, this then gets a little silly. IMO. Okay, but we can go to upkeep, where we draw a card, we gain a resource, we stare down the barrel of the jungle, as it were, and we go to 3 out of 5 doom. Shaking my head. All right, Kate has found her way back to the river canyon, where I believe way back when, this was the first place that she ever encountered her worst nightmare, and where she first encountered the Myconid. Which is why the Myconid...
preluding? Oh, I was going to say, is that preluding it too?
No, thankfully not this time. But we will see if I draw something that is a nightmare. Overgrowth. Attached to your location. 1 per location. You cannot explore at attached location. There's a combat or an intellect test to discard it. But the looking back the way she came, suddenly the trail of the dead, as she called it, seems to be completely overgrown. Which is a little scary.
Right. Resentful Winds. Take 1 horror, add Resentful Winds with a copy of yourself. Add Resentful Winds to the victory display. Kind of feel like I don't care that much about this.
The horror? I mean, I agree. Attaching it doesn't do much, so that's okay.
Is it when it's gonna? It's like whenever successful explore. Is there any? Are we gonna need to explore at this location at any point?
I don't think so because I believe.
Oh, they're different ruins. These are just the different ruins.
I think those are the ruins exactly. Yeah, I believe.
Okay, so I don't care about that then. Right.
You do have to take a horror, and you do flip your. Well, you have flipped your discipline as well, which is pretty sweet. That's okay.
Do you mind if I?
No. You want to?
Mine's very simple. I'm gonna move twice, and flip my discipline again.
Okay.
Get rid of.
Sorry. So before you do that, a few things, right? No attack of opportunity. The stone altar does have a forced effect. I'm just before you like take a bunch of actions.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Because that might make a difference. Lily's dashing out into the jungle.
Get out of here.
Meow.
I'm out of here. I did roll a symbol, as expected, I suppose. I lose an action. I've completely forgot about that one. MB. I have to move twice still because I don't want it to. It's coming, and I don't want it to attack.
It's coming.
It's gonna go.
Okay.
So it is what it is. I'll just have to do it next turn. Hopefully, I'm alive.
And we cross our fingers. Welcome back, Crosshair. Lily managed to escape the clutches of the winged serpent despite the... Well, the wilds are resentful here. So coming out of the cave, I feel like this massive, mythical creature tried to gobble her face. She ran through the stone altar and kind of in pursuit of Kate and in pursuit of safety in the jungle. Hopefully it can't kind of attack them in the jungle, but we'll have to see.
Welcome to the jungle.
Exactly. Meanwhile, here, I would love to... The Fury of Yig. Yeah, well, yes, that is fair.
So you can come to my location now to explore.
True, yes.
Because I think there's not really a lot to gain from that location.
Well, clues, right? Because we need 2 clues per... Yeah, 6 clues essentially to do 3 more pillars.
Yeah, okay. I guess there's a 2 clues, but there's also a difficulty 4 locations. I don't know if you'd struggle to get that.
Well, I'm gonna at least try. I think I need to at least kind of try to get. If I get 1 more clue, then I can at least add a pillar, and then we'll be slightly better off. But I do see where you're coming from. And I think I am going to try to investigate my location, because I have 6 with the magnifying glasses, 7, 8 with the perception to start.
All right.
I will see if I like it.
Then. Okay.
All right. We draw a card from the perception. This is where it gets tricky. Although, actually, I don't believe it necessarily does. Test Willpower 3. This test gets +1 difficulty for each asset you control with a clue on it. None. If you fail, you must either... For each point you fail by, you must either take a horror or place a clue on your location. Well...
Still probably don't want to take 3 horror.
I don't want to take 3 horror. I have an inquiring mind. So, despite the fact that the flux stabilizer is kind of reacting poorly to the waters of the river canyon, this puts me at 5 to 3. Which... I don't want to drop a clue either, but I think we go for it.
That makes the test more difficult, man.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, sorry. I get it. Okay.
No, you are right though. You get +2, but then +1 difficulty, so it's really only a +1. So I do think it's probably still fair to leave the clues. Let's do it. I'm at 5 to 3. That's a -4. Take a horror. Okay, well, okay, so... Hang on, I was at 5, -4, so I failed by 2. This is bad. You would be surprised, Flower. So I have to take a horror because I failed.
Yeah, you have to drop the clues.
And then I have to drop the clues because otherwise I would have to take 2 horror. I could do 1 and 1, but I will drop the clues on my location. Well, this experiment is always failing and is always destroying me. No way! Flower, I must save the ravenous myconid. Damn, I actually needed the clue too, because now I can't really get clues off this location very easily. So, yeah. I suppose I come back and explore from your location. Sorry, I come back, I compass, and I explore. And we try to find something hopefully a little easier. Square? Hopefully. Kate runs out of there. The flux stabilizer. Is that what it's called? Flux stabilizer. It is active, and I think there's a certain amount of hubris involved here. Kate has been doing this mad science of combining the energy from the stabilizer with the myconid, but it continues to backfire on her.
Need some allies.
Oh, fuck, the uncanny specimen! That I forgot that I had. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. I'd be okay with
May I
through that.
redraw this, guys? Are we okay with this? Okay.
Definitely. I think that's...
So hold up. I'm going to reset my actions here. I was here. I will not drop the clues yet. There we go. I was 2 up, and I will redraw my token by Uncanny Specimen. Cancel it, return it, reveal a new one. Good.
That's exactly the same.
Actually, slightly worse. Oh, no, it is. Sorry, you're right. Because I take a horror and drop 2 clues. Unbelievable. All right, good. Well, and now I'm down a specimen. That's what the specimen's for. Let's move. All right, clearly this experiment is failing all over the place. Let's use the compass and
hilarious.
And then use the journal probably.
How are you feeling about that reason?
I'm feeling real good about it now. Let's have a look. There is a best laid plans, which I will bottom, so to speak. And then there's yellow and orange, neither of which connect here. Both of which connect to the River Canyon, where I cannot currently explore. Do I risk finding a red? Because there's also a treachery, probably. Yeah, because we're on a 2-shroud location. And I can potentially discard it with Ravenous Myconid if it's really bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Put that on the bottom, put these 2 on the top, and then I will explore. You cannot change the past. Time is fixed. Yeah, Crosshair and Flower are correct. Kate is like trying to use her science to sort of combat the will of the universe. She's trying to do something that's like not intended, and it is not working. I'm going to explore from Trail of the Dead. Fuck, no, hang on. Oh, no, you have binoculars, so I wouldn't take a horror if I explore. Yes, okay, cool. So I'm going to explore.
Exactly.
I'm looking for not these locations. Rope Bridge does not connect here. Path of Thorns does connect here. So I will shuffle a new card into the encounter deck. And I will move to Path of Thorns. After you fail a skill test while investigating Path of Thorns, take a damage. After you explore here, if the exploration was not successful, take a damage. No victory, but 2 clues.
Not successful, does that just include treacheries, or is that also if you draw something that is connected?
No, that's correct. If the exploration is not successful, it's because you drew a treachery or an enemy. Okay. If you draw a non-connected location, you keep drawing, and it still could be successful after that. Okay. Kate has made her way through the jungle to find more places where she can hopefully get the information she needs. Good lord. All right. That's us. That means in the enemy phase, the winged serpent flaps its massive wings and goes after its prey. Or its quarry, not its prey. Lily Chen. And we can go to Upkeep, where we will hopefully...
I was like, okay, there's the next weakness. I'm not just expecting weaknesses.
Well, now we're getting... Yeah, this is like... Ay-yoy. Okay. All right. We go to 4 out of 5 Doom in the jungle's heart. The Path of Thorns. Kate is mapping out the area, trying to find enough information from the surrounding region to solve the puzzle of the Mouth of Kinyan. The moves and then the actions to spend the clues is going to be maybe a bit of a sticking point. But first, we draw an encounter card. A Feathered Serpent. A Feathered Serpent is a serpent creature with Vengeance 1, so these are like little mini Quetzalcoatl's. Very cute. X fight, 3 health, 3 evade. X is the number of pillar tokens on the Mouth of Kinyan. While it is 3 or higher, which it is, it gains alert and hunter. However, action, evade, check your supplies. If you have a mysterious scepter, you automatically evade the serpent and command it to deal its damage to another enemy at its location. I'll take an auto evade with this mysterious scepter, which Kate, hears them screeching towards her, and she can feel something in her bag vibrating violently, and she reaches in to try to grab it. It's this strange scepter from the temple.
Nice. Well, It's not that bad. I draw ants.
Ants.
Wait, so maximum I would have to discard 4 cards.
Correct,
Do I care?
Crosshair. Would, because yes, we can also cancel this, right? That's a possibility. But you're right. The question is, do we care?
I think I'm okay with that.
All right.
So that is currently 3-4.
There is a +1 in the bag. And an Elder Sign. Hey!
Okay.
See? Yeah, fuck these ants. Yeah, we got this.
Only you drew that on your. Your
I still can't believe I was like, oh right, Flower pointed out the specimen, and I was like, great, I'll redraw into a -6. Very good.
Excellent.
Before we start our next round, I'd like to take a short break myself, but I might suggest I start because of the Feathered Serpent, unless you have other things you want to do, but we'll see. We're going to take a short break here on Doomed, folks, a little later than usual, but we're looking for clues for paths to the Nexus. Lily's start was a little shaky, so was Kate's. We're terrified of this Feathered Serpent that's coming around, but we'll see if they can eke out a win and make it through the cave. We'll be back on Doomed in just a few minutes. See you soon. Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game, with a focus on roleplay, storytelling, and hopefully surviving. Today, Kate Winthrop explores the jungles of Mexico, trying to find her way back through to the mouth of Kinyan and the Nexus of Nkai. Joining her is Lily Chen, hoping to defeat the ancient winged darkness that dwells within. As portrayed by Graspiloot.
Hey, that's me.
Why, that's me!
On a 3-stream streak, appearing here.
Wow.
Why does this guy keep inviting me?
Hey, it's working out. I mean, rough first couple rounds of draw aside, we've somewhat stabilized, which I, pun intended, obviously.
Yeah. And also that does mean that 2 of my 4 weaknesses are out of my deck.
Yes, which is
not bad. Not we actually, because I made it through. It's actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what? We now have an enemy as well that isn't the serpent, the winged serpent. Just like to charge your wolf mask and to charge your bulwark, and like there are things, right? We have options here all of a sudden. However, yeah.
Can I move further? Because my turn is going to be very simple.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think, just so you know that what I'm going to do.
Yeah, please.
So I'm going to move to you. I'm going to emergency cash it up. There's at this, where are we?
The
Path of Thorns. Apparently, there's, one of the explorers actually left some money. Apparently.
Oh, sick. That's nice. What? Okay, money doesn't, okay, yeah, good.
Which is going to be very helpful to pay for getting this Cyclopean hammer off my belt.
Nice. Finally. Wait, hang on. No, it goes in my play area. Woohoo! Well, so the cache also presumably had in it, some tools and weapons, but also somehow, if I may suggest, somehow this hammer from across time that you encountered already in Mexico, it's like also here? Not in Mexico, in Mexico City. I don't know. It's like.
Oh wait. I mean, yeah, maybe that's the thing is like she actually just has a sword, because maybe the pole. When they were exploring the jungle, I think the pole actually broke while she's trying to. Maybe Milan was about to crash into a river or a cliff or something, and she actually used the pole to kind of heave him up, but in the process it broke.
Oh.
So she just had this sword. That's also why she was panicking, why she was apprehensive. And so the pole broke, and now it's the hammer that she found the last time is she finds it here now in this cache, as if it's looking for her.
Ooh, yeah, as if it's looking for her. I like that. That makes sense to me. Nice. So she.
Any sense? I don't know, but it works out.
Well, no, but I think if we're talking, this sort of the themes of this campaign are that there's items kind of across time as well, and like, you know, Kate is not convinced that time travel is possible, but she is kind of summoning energy from across the galaxy or the universe or some such.
Time travel is completely but as I use my flux stabilizer pseudoscience nonsense.
It is pseudoscience nonsense. Lily emerges into the clearing to see Kate waving a mysterious scepter at the feathered serpent, which automatically evades the serpent, and there are no other enemies here, so... A $20 bill that reappears in your pocket. That'd be dope as hell, Crosshair. Does that mean the business is out $20? Does it matter? So we evade the feathered serpent automatically, which is quite nice. And then I need to... So that's one. And then I need these clues. And I would be 3 up.
I can give you 1 book if that helps.
Yeah, if you have a book, because I mean, I'm not sure I'm actually going to play all these assets in my hand, but if you have a book and you don't need it, I would be thrilled. Oh, thank you.
Right.
Let's see the future, shall we? So 4, 5, 6, 7 intellect versus the 3 of the Path of Thorns. You may have found an emergency cache, but Kate has found... Well, okay, fine. You may move a clue back to Kate Winthrop. Well, I have none. That's okay, but...
You are moving a clue now.
We do get a clue, at least. Now we're on the thing again. No, hey, Crosshair, honestly, like...
Yeah, remember, by the way, now ever since, like, this is useful for me now, the Elder Signs have stopped drawing them.
Of course, right? Now that you need them back, it's like, oh, no, you can't have it. Crosshair, I gotta say, like, that is some of the logic behind laundering money as well, right? I mean, obviously that's for criminal purposes, and this would just be for intents. But like the idea of like,
you don't do crime,
if you robbed a bank and had like $10 million, you can't just go out and buy a house. I mean, you could maybe from someone, but like, what if you just kind of spent a little bit here, a little bit there? You get your $20 back in your pocket.
You can get a free kebab every day.
A free kebab. I mean, honestly, that sounds like a good life. Let's investigate again. Here, I would like to try to get another clue, which puts me at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. Investigating with the flux stabilizer. -2. -4 if I'm at a cave, which I am not. I'll take a clue. So we now have 2 of the clues we need to add a pillar.
You want to collect more first.
Do I investigate from here? No. Because there's... Oh, no, it is connected to a couple things. Investigate, sorry, explore. Probably not, because I know there's 3 weaknesses.
Oh, yeah.
Or 3 encounter cards in the exploration deck, so I think I'd want to use the compass first. Nothing beats that, eh, Crosshair? It's true. So I think I leave this. We're on a 3-shroud location, so the Myconid is helpful. Oh, and I'll grab analysis and pull it to hand. Okay. Nice. So,
nice.
Lily and Kate have finally met back up in the jungle. They are sharing what they have learned, which is specifically that there are winged snakes now. They fly now?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, god damn it. The enemy phase, the winged serpent, flaps and hunts towards us. Upkeep. I can automatically evade this again if we need, but I don't know if you want to take it for the wolf mass charge or not.
I kind of do. Do we? Do we? I mean, I need you to accelerate your actions, so I need you to, I think, not use your actions on that.
All right. We'll get a wolf mass charge back, and I will upkeep into a card.
Oh.
A single card. Okay.
Oh, damn. We're into Agenda 2 now. That's...
Ah, yes, you're right. So we go Mythos phase. We go to 5 out of 5 Doom. The serpents are descending upon us now from above rather than from below. And we still have not
As
quite...
above, so below.
As above, so below. We have not quite figured out how the Mouth of Kinyan works, but we will advance to Agenda 1B.
After exploring the rainforest for hours, you reach the top of a steep ridge from which you can see much of the surrounding area. Uncanny winged creatures caw at you from above, circling over the cavern entrance like vultures waiting for their meal. From their vantage point, you may be able to see approaching threats as they traverse the brush below. If only you had something to help see you further. Shuffle the encounter discard file into the encounter deck.
Done.
The lead investigator chooses one investigator to be the group's lookout.
I choose Lily Chen to be our lookout.
So if the lookout has binoculars, which I do, he or she is able to see the creature approaching and avoid it. The lookout suffers no ill effect. Otherwise, bad things happen.
Yeah, otherwise we would have an enemy charge down at us, but there you are.
The day advances quickly. Through the thick canopy of trees, you can tell that the sun is starting to sink closer to the horizon. To the east, the sky grows dim. Soon the jungle will be covered in darkness, and you have to stop and make camp for the night. Another 5. We have to hurry up. 5 doom.
I agree, Flower. 5 doom. Yikes.
I think I think the supplies idea is very cool. It's just that the game gives you no help at all. So if you're playing this completely blind, it's just like, well, that just sucks.
Yeah, the campaign guide is like, oh, you should take this, and this is what this item is, but it doesn't tell you what it does, obviously, because it wants to surprise you with things. It's just, as in all things Arkham, the surprise is often absolute bullshit, which we hate.
Yeah, it's just, it feels like if you have so much invested in it, and then you come to this point, it's like, come on.
Yep. Oh man.
I think playing it blind, I can see why there's people who really don't like it.
I choose me. Binoculars. Fuck. I'm gonna draw a counter card. Pitfall. The Path of Thorns is, of course, full of pitfalls and traps. And as Kate attempts to find more clues as to how the pillars work, she perhaps falls into one. You must either test Agility 3 to attempt to jump the gap. For each point you fail by, take a damage, or shuffle it into the exploration deck. You cannot choose this option if it was drawn from the exploration deck, which it was not. I am going to test Agility 3 and attempt to jump the gap. I have 4 Agility, and I will mind the gap. I could cancel it, it's true. Ravenous Mike. This doesn't feel that bad. I realize that's a little insane, because I feel like I'm not dead. I won't be dead. I could take 3 damage, it's true. I am 1 up. I could be 3 up. I am going to correct Crosshair. This feels good for later. How much later, though? Get him! I'm going to survey the area and hopefully avoid this pitfall. Survey the area gains 4 agility icons. So this puts me up to 8 to 3.
Are you saving it for next game?
I have leapt across the pitfall with no big deal. And then, naturally, well, look, you can fool me once, but you're not going to fool me twice. These pitfalls seem to have quite clear markings, which people from the region would understand, the people who set them. So I will attach this treachery to... Well, I will attach Fool Me Once to Pitfall, and the next time we draw a Pitfall, we can discard it to cancel its revelation. Alright.
I don't want to even risk this, so I am going to... I think we can just use... Are you okay with me using that?
Yeah,
one?
If their location shroud is equal to or less than Raven and Myconid's growth, cancel it. Cancel that treachery's effects and discard it, and remove all growth from Ravenous Myconid, which I will do.
Alright. Because I just don't want to risk it. Poison is so bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've managed to dodge a pitfall here, at least. Does Lily want to go first because of the serpent, or...?
Can do.
Yeah, if you want.
So this is 3 So it's currently at 8-3. I'm going to use this Wolf Mask token to go 10-3 to smash that Feathered Serpent.
Batter up!
10-3. It's still 3 up, right?
Correct. You succeed by 3, which I think is how much you need to succeed by.
Yes. To trigger the thing.
Plus 2 damage, which deals 3 damage total, which absolutely destroys this miniature Quetzalcoatl, Feathered Serpent.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Which, of course, is defeating an enemy. What else happens here? You can reactivate Bulwark. You can... I don't know what else happens.
Oh, yes, I can steal +1.
Hey.
And other things that happen is that I'm going to flip this Discipline. Just now. Damage.
Okay. The panic subsides as she's got her massive hammer that can sort of destroy creatures in a single swing. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit concerning, isn't it? She has her hammer now, and she kind of becomes calm.
Huh. Interesting.
I can lure it away because I need you to not take damage. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
My plan is to explore from here as well, for what it's worth.
Oh, you're going to explore from here?
I think so, because there's the yellow circle is connected, which is another location. It's a location we've seen. I'm going to hopefully compass into it and just, hope, basically.
Yeah, no. Should I just... I just explore, maybe.
Okay, yeah. We're looking for... I think the brown squiggle is actually not in the game right now, but we're looking for yellow yellow circle. Great, that's the one.
That's the ticket.
I will.
It's a 4.
Excellently explored.
Nice.
Excellently explored, actually, because the exploration would deal damage, and if it was successful, so it was fantastic. Where is Lily off to? Lily?
So Lily went off to the time-racked woods. So follows. Yeah, she follows her gut now, with the time magic that's kind of tainted her, and just she just follows her way into this woods that seem strangely out of time. And as they say, the flora along this path are wildly distorted. Some of the flowers are withered and some are vibrant, but all are alien.
Will they be alien to Kate Winthrop, the scientist? Yes, she's not a botanist, so she does not know what the hell is going on.
If you pick up all these clues, we can just end the scenario.
Yeah. Good question, Crosshair. The non-elite card worth vengeance in the victory display, it goes in the encounter discard pile. You could, in theory, you could have killed a serpent that adds vengeance and then gone, oh god, no, I don't actually want the vengeance, and removing it from the victory display removes its vengeance points.
The proper way to play this
now.
game is to avoid getting vengeance on yourself, but we did a challenge that you got a lot of vengeance on you, and then we failed the second chapter, so
failed, or exploded.
Failed. Exploded.
Blew up the fucking place.
Yeah, exactly. But for example, getting this okay, this is only vengeance once, so it's not too bad. Also, so by the way, I said as I said it, the apex, getting a victory enemy, it's always a crapshoot. So now we got one, and the other one that's in there, who knows where it is, and it's the encounter deck got shuffled into it. So
So we
might never see it.
Very, very true. I would love to clear this for another victory point, and then we would rush back before the setting of the sun. I need to move, and then I need to get some clues, I guess. Can Kate Winthrop do anything about this?
Did we? Oh yeah, you did that. There's now what? There's now 4 of the 6 cards here are 4 of the 6 cards in the exploration deck.
Oh yeah. No, we're
and the other 2 are victory point locations.
Oh, probably right. Oh, the rope bridge I think is still in there, which did not. I seem to recall it didn't have.
It was 5.
Victory point.
I thought it was 5 history points. Maybe
I'm not sure. I need to get these clues, though. That's the key. I will be 4 up if I investigate using this clue, which I think is probably what I want to do. Is there something else I could be doing instead?
I'm not running on the Hunt 3. I would have got that if I had enough XP in the first scenario, but ever since then, the hammer and enchant weapon have been higher priorities for XP.
Let's investigate here. Kate Winthrop is also sort of like venturing down the path. The time-racked woods seem to kind of lead back along, like the trails seem to loop back in along around themselves. But every so often are marked these totems and pillars that have on them the same kind of designs as back at the mouth. I'm going to move a clue onto the magnifying glass, and I'm going to... science or tool, yeah. And then I'm going to investigate 8 to 4.
Also...
Yep. Sorry.
I was going to say you should use this.
Yeah, sure. Let me...
Nothing changes, right?
Correct. Well, no. I will pull it to hand and use it on this next test. It's all kind of the same. But yes. Thank you for the reminder. I can recharge my sentient strain of the Ravenous Myconid and hopefully succeed by a bunch so that it will actually do something.
In general, I think it would be. I mean, I guess it costs $1. Although, if you're not playing, you're not. I guess you're not planning. You're doing the Scott thing where you don't play assets after turn 2. So, that microscope and chemistry set that are likely in your hands are just rotting.
I am in fact. Yes, I will say, keeping with the theme of the game here, I'm not going to tell you what's in my hand, but I do not have the actions, the time, or the resources to play the assets that are in my hand. So if I had, if I got a few bucks earlier from taking clues off locations or whatever.
We've been kind of poor.
It's true. I have been pretty poor. So we got a clue off the location, which is lovely. Let us investigate again, trying to grow my Ravenous Myconid here. I have 4 intellect, 5, 6 with the magnifying glasses, 7, 8 with a clue, and then I will commit this empirical hypothesis to go 5 up. Yeah, well...
Do I have the face to... No.
I need to play this. I'm not going to be able to play this. On a 4 shroud location. I will also commit the chemistry set. Let's go. 6 up. Let's go. Don't listen to me. Hey! Alright, so I'm going to put 6th growth on the Ravenous Myconid. The Myconid seems very happy here in the time-racked woods. The very strange flowers all around, not Flower of August, of course, but the strange flowers that we can see would appear to sort of charge it or in some way.
It's like June at most.
Yeah.
When did we start in this? I'm kind of curious now.
Was it May or June? I can't remember. June.
It's June the 2nd, but like we went to Arkham, to Mexico City, and now back here. Maybe it's Flowers of July this one.
The Flowers of July. I like that. I am out of actions, so that will be that. But we now have enough growth on the Myconid to once again devour a treachery should we draw one on this location. Kate is again examining all of the totems and pillars for clues as to how to unlock the mouth of Kinyan. In the enemy phase, Hunter's Hunt. Should we put the winged serpent in the canyon? Or in the Path of Thorn? Is it following our scent, I guess, basically, is the question.
I like putting it in the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going back. I'm not planning to go back there.
The overgrowth is thick and covers up this massive serpent as it bears down on us as we go to upkeep. Okay.
Flipped over this and
okay.
yeah. discipline, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you healed. Okay. A couple more clues, and we have to make it back to the mouth of Kinyon and then spend actions to solve the puzzles. There is some, time to be spent doing that, but we go to 1 out of 5 doom as the sun begins to set over the horizon. Let's draw some encounter cards. Kate is hoping they can figure out what they need. A feathered serpent.
It's not the orders, but
it is not a treachery, so I cannot. I can't do anything with it. Ah.
I am definitely.
Well, I can look at it. I just can't say anything.
I'm
going to look at it for the purposes of.
I am definitely going to cancel it. I'm just thinking how I'm going to cancel it. If I do that, I won't get I think I need to cancel it. Sorry. I know you guys. I feel bad about using your stuff without asking you, but that's what I'm gonna
do. Well, no, this is interesting. When an investigator draws an omnious treachery, because I control the card, but it's a peril card, so can I interact with it? Is my question. Ooh, I don't know if that necessarily matters.
Oh, I mean, otherwise I'll cancel it.
Those players cannot play cards, trigger abilities, or commit cards to that investigator's skill tests while the peril encounter is resolving.
But am I not triggering the ability?
That's a good question. See, I don't know, because I control the card, right?
Wait, can Arkham Horror, can you use Ravenous Myconid on a peril card?
There you go. Yeah.
See if someone said anything about peril.
I just like the art on this. This is why everyone's going to read Sentient Strain with me. I'm letting a Graspiloot look it up first, Flower, rather than keeping the game moving. But I'm prepared to, yeah.
I can't actually quickly find it, people. I'm not really talking about it.
Okay.
The only thing is I can easily find is a Google AI summary, and I don't really trust. Oh wait, actually, if it says there's a link.
I was gonna say, do I trust it if it says I can do it though?
No, I mean, is there a link that?
Mm-hmm.
But the links are not like. It's just like.
I realize we want to find the answer. It feels like we shouldn't. It doesn't feel like we can. That's my ruling here. But I realize you're looking it up, so I don't want to interrupt that process, Graspiloot. But it doesn't feel like we should be able to use the Myconid here.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Let's take a horror instead.
Oh damn! All right.
While you play it, I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, of course. All right. So this has been. So your Lily has warded off. Sorry, just dying. Don't mind me. Lily has warded off the blunder that might have cost her some time as we move back into the investigation phase. Interesting. I'm going to need to evade and then investigate.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're... Wait, it's not... Yeah, okay, actually I agree with Flower. What Flower says is that it's not actually me triggering that, it's you triggering that.
Even though it can be used without, like, it can be used on other...
I'm not the one who makes the call to trigger it, it's you who makes the call. Yes, I agree with that.
So thankfully Lily does manage to avoid the blunder, but costs her a little bit of her sanity, perhaps. We are back around to the investigation phase. There's a winged serpent here, or a feathered serpent, and then a massive winged serpent bearing down on us. We still need a couple of clues. What do we do?
with the drunken. Wait.
Excuse me.
You said, what do we do? And it's like, what the
Oh, with the
sailor.
drunk. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you had planned for your turn, necessarily. I don't know if you were going to go try to hit the winged serpent a little bit or not.
Doubtful. So I would like it to recharge my things.
Oh, you want to recharge your discipline, you mean? Yeah.
Not just discipline, my wolf flask.
Oh, so you want the feathered serpent?
Next turn, yeah.
Right.
You're gonna just evade it for free, right? I was gonna assume.
Yeah, well, I have other options, is all, and that was all. But if that's what you would like, then that's good to know.
So one problem is that if I stay here, the winged serpent's gonna come to us.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather withdraw it somewhere else.
I see. That's true. Because it hunts, but it does not say who its prey is. So story-wise, of course, its prey would be the person who disturbed its slumber, which would be Kate Winthrop, but also the person whose face it saw first, Lily Chen. I will once again use the mysterious scepter to command the creature to stop attacking, and then we will investigate this location 6, 7, 8 with a perception to 4. We're going to attempt to once again decipher the clues that are scattered all around. -2. We get a clue and a card from the perception.
Still 24 cards left in the deck.
Yeah, pretty wild. Fast, I'm going to play an uncanny specimen. So then last action... Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Last action, I will investigate one more time. Again, 6 with magnifying glasses. 7, 8. I will put a clue on the ravenous myconid. And I will investigate. Kate is essentially sort of like her flux stabilizer is still active, but it experimenting with the stabilizer and the myconid caused a huge failed sort of experiment that basically almost killed her. So she's not fucking with that magic anymore, so to speak.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, exactly, right?
Next chapter when she forgets all about that.
We go 4 up again, 8 to 4, -2. Success. We get the clue. We clear the time-racked woods, and I have 6 clues. But that's the end of my turn.
All right. In my turn, I'm gonna take a buck. I'm gonna enchant my weapon.
Oh.
And I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna lure it away.
Thanks, Lily. Bye, Lily. Look out, Lily.
Yeah, I think that seems on. We are at 1 Doomcam. In theory, we could try to aim for another victory point location.
Are there any? Do we know? And that's not a silly, that's not me being coy or whatever. I actually just don't know because I don't know what locations are on the map.
I believe there is one more. There is. These are all. I think it's the heart is the thing still on.
The orange heart is indeed a location that we have not found yet. That's true. Although it
should
can
be
only
still 2 locations.
Sorry, the stone altar. No, we can explore to it from the stone altar as well, potentially.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can, when we're at the stone altar, maybe we can give one try or something and see if it's something doable.
Well, at least, at the very least, I'm going to need a few turns to get my ass back to the stone altar anyway, so that might change.
Hopefully you can scout ahead.
That would be pretty nice. That would be very nice.
I'm going to be here. I'm going to be waiting for the thing to come to me.
Lily's ready to defeat the beast. Well, in fact, that time is now, because in the enemy phase, hunters hunt.
I'm going to seal my bulwark. Release me.
Okay, to cancel the attack. Very nice. In the upkeep phase, then, the feathered serpent descends once again upon Kate, and Lily is locked in a life or death battle with the massive winged serpent. You're not going to believe it. You are not going to believe it. I mean, you may well believe it. I don't know. I'm not your mom. I don't know. You may well believe what I have to say.
You also believe that I drew another weakness.
No. Whoa. That's a lot. Woof.
Sadly, I do not have. It means I'm still not going to be able to flip my thing back. That is so bad.
Yeah. Very, very annoying to have the -1 willpower and not the heal. Pretty bad news. You can kind of pseudo-evade the serpent if it has 5 or more damage on it, but that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, in theory, I could try to hit it twice. And just it's probably elite rank.
I'm sure.
But at least, I mean, it would be able to just hit it once normally and once with enchant weapon.
Mm-hmm.
However, that is risky.
It is. Does it retaliate? No.
It does not retaliate. No, it does not retaliate.
It does not. So there's that. Did I
That's
keep
nice.
already? I did. So we go to... Did I just add the Doom or no? I think I did. Yeah, I just added the Doom. We go to 2 out of 5 Doom.
You didn't do Doom, yeah.
I just did. Okay. Phew. We draw some encounter cards. Hopefully Kate Winthrop can survive long enough to make it through. Pit Viper.
That's not great.
That's not great. That's a scary snake.
Wait, is it any enemy?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, well you kill this fit. You can just kill it for free, right? So this actually doesn't matter.
I can. You're right. And the story will be great.
Fuck off. Oh no, this is Fool Me Once.
Exactly. Reaction. When any investigator... Sorry. Hang on. When any investigator draws a copy of the attached treachery, discard Fool Me Once to cancel that card's revelation effect.
Oh my God.
It is peril. Hold up. This is fucking weird because I probably shouldn't have attached this to... Well, I guess it would trigger on me, though.
Yeah, I guess this one is not a great peril card.
Hindsight 2020. If I had drawn Pitfall, it would work on me, but fucking hell. God, because I can't discard it for you. Oh, shit. All right. It can be shuffled into the exploration deck.
Yeah, I think I just shuffled it.
Yeah.
Because, like, we might, like, if we don't, like, if we were gonna check, like, if we call, like, let's say we're gonna see if we can get the heart. If we don't compass it, then it's just like, okay, never mind. Because we don't need it, technically.
That is true.
Alright. Okay, but at least it was good to know. Fool Me Once, don't use it on peril cards.
Well, I mean
unless you want to do it just for yourself, that's also fine.
It's a little greedy when it comes to this sort of thing. Would you like to go first, or should I?
You can go first.
Okay. Kate has been sort of waving this sort of hunk of rock and silver around for long enough now. It seems to have power over these beasts, and when a snake slithers out of the grass and rears back, she kind of points the scepter at the flying serpent and then points it down, and indeed, the feathered serpent dives, picks up the other serpents in its mouth, and crushes it between its jaws. If you have a mysterious scepter, you automatically evade the serpent and command it to deal its damage to another enemy at its location. The Pit Viper is crushed by the maw of the feathered serpent. I am going to, second action, scout ahead, if you can believe it. Did indeed.
I believe it.
Move up to 3 times. Enemies do not engage you during this movement. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, some of these have when you enter. Stone Altar says after you enter Stone Altar, reveal a random chaos token. I must do that. It is not a symbol, so I do not lose an action. And now, we're here. I could take a look at the compass and see. I can also start heading back. If I put a pillar token on the mouth of Kinyan, it just exhausts the winged serpent.
That
for
takes
2
an
rounds,
action.
right?
That's also an action. It's not a free trigger.
No, correct. It takes actions, exactly. Which is why it's a little... I think this is where it gets a bit tricky.
Yeah. I like, look, we have some time. I don't think there's... I haven't seen Ancient Evils. Even you can cancel Ancient Evils. So
I will use I'll use the compass to look, and we'll see kind of where we're at.
Yeah. If it's not at the top 3. If it's not on the top, then I think don't risk it.
Because also the
five treacheries there.
No, for sure. The pillar tokens also kind of like dissuade the winged serpent, right? Which is quite nice. I will use the compass from the stone altar to see if we can maybe find any other thing. Yes, Flower, that's right. Where would it say that? After a pillar token is placed on the mouth of Kinyan, heal all damage from this enemy, exhaust it. It does not ready during the upkeep phase. Well, okay. So there's Apex Strangleweed, which is a victory point thing. The Circuitous Trail is here. And Poisonous Spores go at the bottom.
That is so good. That's a difficulty 1 shroud victory location with a compass that you have.
With a compass that I have, and indeed I also have an expedition journal, so I'll explore immediately. Revealing the Circuitous Trail, putting it into play, and moving there, and shuffling the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck, which is now chock full of dangers and wilds and things. Kate sees the camp and goes, I think I have enough information to solve the puzzle of the mouth, but what if there's something else that could crack the case even further? And ventures back off into the jungle. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So I drew this at the upkeep phase. That means this round is... this round I haven't taken any damage yet. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit it once with this Cyclopean Hammer, just a regular hit without enchanting my weapon.
Seen again.
7 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do anything about that.
Well. Alright.
Didn't work. Therefore, we then move.
Okay. And it does not provoke attacks of opportunity, which is good. I don't know if I made you do that before. No, I didn't. That's true. Unnecessarily deep questions. Crosshair, I love it. The idea of being like, guys, we're going to take a deep dive on something that does not require a deep dive. Here it comes.
What is this extremely straightforward thing?
Yeah, exactly. What is this? Tell me more. Welcome to the Circuitous Trail. It goes around in circles, and eventually you get eaten by the jungle.
Haven't you been here before?
I think I recognize that flower. In the enemy phase, this guy's gonna go this way. The winged serpent flutters in pursuit of its prey, Lily Chen. The other feathered serpent readies. Let me go to upkeep. There's no other ready enemies. So poor. I'm so poor. We go to 3 out of 5 Doom. Just checking my actions here. Move, place is still 5 actions. So if I end up at the mouth of Kinyan, I believe you can spend clues as well to solve a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. So so we just have to end up there next turn.
Yeah.
You have to end up there next turn.
Correct. It's a good question, Flower. Well, Flower, I mean, do I have any is the real question. Or is it that I've been staring at it this whole time thinking there'd always be a better time to play it and forgot to play it? It's questions for the ages. Maybe we'll do a deep dive. We go to 3 out of 5 Doom. The sun continues to set as they look for additional clues out in the jungle. I'm going to go ahead and draw a boa constrictor.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
4/4/2, 14 feet of scaled hunger.
Excessive. This time I am. Can I use your thing?
Yes, of course. If you would like to. I
don't have any allies. I don't want to be poisoned.
Remove all growth from Ravenous Myconid. A snake leaps out of the grass as another larger one approaches Kate and Lily, and the Myconid, from where it is sitting in Kate's backpack. Yeah, exactly. It opens its maw and like closes around and consumes and starts to crush and chew on the snake. Ugh, what's happening?
All right. I need to take that boa constrictor off of you.
Yes, please.
So first action, take it off you.
Snake. Snake!
Second action, I will trigger enchant weapon.
Okay.
Will I commit an enchanted blade? That means... Oh, I can flip this over now, sorry. Because I did not take any damage last turn.
Okay.
Or horror. So 8 plus 12. 12 to 4. Maybe I actually don't.
I was going to say, I think the blade... Throwing a blade at the thing's head might be a little bad, too.
Ooh,
Excellent.
interesting. Not as useful now, but it's... I don't hate it. Alright, this goes into victory display. Because
How much damage did you do it, though?
4.
+2... +1. Right, okay, cool. Sorry, I misunderstood. Not yet, Flower. Not yet.
I also take an offering on the wolf mask. And with my last action, I move 1 away.
Alright.
That is not symbol.
Right. Okay, well, Lily's forging a path ahead while Kate continues to try to find a few more clues, which might help with the mouth of Kinyan. I have 6 intellect with my magnifying glasses. I'm gonna chuck an uncanny... Like, I'm gonna bring the uncanny growth to hand and then use it to investigate.
You have another deduction.
I do not. That would be perfect here, but I do not. Tragically, somewhere in the the depths of my deck. I'm 6 to 1. What do I want to do here? I don't really want to commit those things, so I'll just go 6 to 1. Perfect. -4. So I will put a single.
At least that's still okay if you're in this. Oh, but not if you're going to this location.
Get a clue.
If you're then that location, that one's gonna.
I will once again pull uncanny growth to my hand and investigate a second time with it. This time moving.
You only do once per round, right? Or did you do it already?
Oh, it is once per round. I'm sorry, I missed that. I did not see that. Thank you. So you cannot continuously use it, which makes sense. The myconid can only grow so fast. That was a single investigate. For my second investigation, I have 5 intellect with my magnifying glasses. Or, sorry, 6 intellect, 5 up. I will investigate and succeed, and then move with my last action.
Yeah, I was like, well, is it better to be there to be able to cancel? Like, you get hit by this guy, but then you'll be able to cancel with the myconid.
It's true, but I think, I mean, the damage in the horror is not ideal considering where I'm at. Although, you know, real talk, this might also not be good. I have to reveal a random chaos token from the chaos bag.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this. I think it's better to take the secure 1 horror, one damage. If you draw an enemy, I'll deal with it.
No, it's the same thing, right? I either take a damage and a horror, or I maybe take 1 horror. Right?
Oh yeah, but like here, if you now draw a counter card, you can't cancel it. That's more what I'm worried about.
Yeah, well, you know, I think the greed of going for the circuitous trail is hopefully it does not come back to bite us. I'm not trying to be cavalier. I'm just trying to, you know, round out the scenario. I don't want to stick here in case then I have to go move. Like, I want to keep moving. I want to keep moving is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that was a third action to move, and I will... Hang on. Can I lose... We've talked about this. Can I lose an additional action from Stone Altar? I think so.
Yeah, that you can
okay.
Lose additional action. Just you lose all your standard actions first.
All right. Well, that's fine. So I will lose my Explorer that I don't need anyway. And that rounds out my...
Oh, that actually does lose that. Oh, that's... I was like, oh, no. All right. That...
Kate has sort of caught up to Lily and is just like excitedly chattering about all the things she's found on the various stone statues. You know, and then she's like, oh,
yeah,
sorry,
I think
Lily... get back.
Lily, I guess, doesn't really respond. I mean, apparently she's a woman of few words. So.
That's true, right? Alert and hunters. This guy also hunts. the winged serpents are starting to fly back towards us. And suddenly from the jungle, from behind one of the altars, whispers, "It's my worst nightmare. Come back to haunt me once again."
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun. We go to 4 out of 5 Doom. And we draw encounter cards. Poisonous spores attached to your location. At the end of the round, the spores explode, and we either become poisoned or we take horror if we are at this location. But we will hopefully not be at this location for much longer. The whispers of madness sound an awful like the whispers of these poisonous spores opening. Ooh.
Ooh. So it's a poison. This one.
Ants.
I don't care about this at all. I'll take 1 horror. Don't like that.
That's less good, but is what it is, I suppose.
And I have to discard 4 cards.
Yeah.
Mystifier.
Or choose and discard cards from your play area, but I don't think you're going to do that. No. They're random. Sorry, discard random cards from your hand.
Sorry.
Or choose and
Sorry.
discard.
I thought it was...
It's all good.
I still don't care.
I imagine they're going to be mostly the same cards anyway. Yeah. This is indeed the Witching Hour flower. Witching Hour flower.
It's 1 card I don't want to lose. But I can't afford to lose any of this.
Okay.
But can I afford to lose my wolf? Maybe I'll lose my wolf mask. Okay. I just don't want to be sure.
Okay.
Alright, I need to get this enemy off of you.
As we move back around.
Oh, but then the problem is that
No, I need to succeed at this evasion. And then I'll be in the mouth and you can I'll be in the mouth. I'll be at the mouth of Kenyan and you can join me, hopefully. And spend some of my clues solving the puzzle, basically. But yeah, I'm going to evade it and then move, and then spend... Well, sorry, I would like to try to evade it. I have 4 evasion, and I can take that up to... so I would be 4 to 2. Let's do this. A well-funded...
If I kind of realized that, I probably would have just get rid of all my items.
What? Why?
Because then I could have committed to you.
Okay. I mean...
But that's fine. It's fine.
I think so. 4, 5, 6, 7 agility with the well-funded, I believe, because I control 3 or more science or tool assets. And I will also commit analysis. Well, I don't plan on... Well, we'll see. Which takes me up to 8 agility.
Well, analysis would be good here. That's really good here.
I can only move a clue flower to Uncanny Specimen, which is the only science or tool asset I have. And if I then spend the Uncanny Specimen, I drop the clue, which is probably... Well, no, it's a victory point location, so I'd really rather not. I'd rather not. The whispers of the strange creature. Kate is able to shake them off, remembering that, this is... there's no way that there's...
No time. There's time to worry.
There's no way that her professor could actually be here in the jungle. She's just feeling guilty, Second action I'll move. Third action, I will spend 2 clues as a group to add a pillar token to the mouth of Kinyan, which automatically evades the winged serpent. And I'll end my turn. Right. That's the last turn. Of mine. That's the last one I have.
And then I move and just do the same thing twice. And we finish the game. Exactly on time.
Exactly on time, yep. Why, we didn't doubt it for a second, did we?
I was like, when you threw that one, I was like, oh god, actually, no.
I'm sure we were going to make it the whole time. We'd add the pillar tokens.
Easy.
Let us advance, because there are now 6 pillar tokens. I think between Kate's science and sort of like notes and Lily's intuition about how these things work, crosshair. We managed 6 clues. The there were already 3 pillar tokens on the mouth to start, so we just needed 3 more. Which I think that's what you're asking, and I just want to be clear about that. Act 2B, entering Kinyan. With a deep rumbling that shakes the ground outside, something inside the cavern shifts. In a distinct sequence, the 6 obelisks slowly descend into the ground, twisting and turning. I'll get back to that in a second, Crosshair. The serpent creature that guarded the cavern lets out a shriek of anger and hate before flying off and vanishing behind the tree line. One by one, the stone pillars disappear into the dirt, and the earth stops shaking. Yeah, so sorry, just to recap, because maybe that wasn't super clear. We had to get to 6 pillar tokens as the objective. There were 3 to start because we found 3 paths in the previous scenario in the Boundary Beyond. We had recorded that we found 3 paths, and so we just needed 3 more pillars here, which meant 6 clues total. Yeah.
Yepers.
Phew. Okay, just...
5 more vengeance.
Ooh. We go to resolution 1 as well. Would you... Well, it's a sentence. Would you like to read it?
Thank you.
Of course.
Swallowing your fear, you enter the cavern. The jungle watches.
Ah, yes. Yes, okay. So, rather than tally marks on Yeeg's Fury, this is what happens instead, interestingly. I think it's about the same, but... So, next to this in parentheses, record the names of each card with Vengeance X in the victory display. Do not record any tally marks under Yeeg's Fury. The reality, Graspiloot, is we just need to...
leave it there.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be in the Vengeance display next scenario, basically. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X. Investigators may not spend experience or alter their decks between scenario 5A and 5B. Proceed immediately to scenario 5B, Heart of the Elders, part.
Wait, I'm not allowed to alter my deck, but I just earned a new discipline. Fuck, Mel.
Oh. Apparently that discipline still needs to settle in a little bit, I guess. Or something, I don't know.
It's like I didn't even buy it, it's just for free.
I'm so sorry. Oh no. But by my count, that's 5 XP, 1 from a strangleweed that was cut by a large blade, and then 4 more from locations that were thankfully uncovered as well. 5 XP. Yeah, well, Flower's right. I guess we have to do it because it says immediately, and I never contradict what it says there. No, JK. I have other streams, guys. But we do reset our decks and everything, just to be clear. We essentially... What carries over between these 2 scenarios is cards in the victory display, vengeance cards in the victory display, and that's it. I believe, like, the expedition journal goes away and that sort of thing. We'll have to see. I will, I'll look at this again in a second, but that will wrap up Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders Part 1, as Kate and Lily just eke out enough of a puzzle to sort of, like, solve the mouth of Kinyan, the pillars, and sort of, like, twist them in the appropriate ways so that they allow entrance into the cavern. This massive maw, which will presumably hold the Nexus of Nkai, whatever that is.
You presumed so much.
I presume so much. Rather smooth play. Oh, thanks, Crosshair. I'd say so, too. It's funny that you say smooth play because you got the banana peel next to you in my chat, which I think is funny.
I like, easy, even though we're, like, in the very final action we made it.
I mean, that's it. That's it. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of the scenario for today. We have managed to find our way into the massive maw of the cavern that is the mouth of Kinyan, whatever that is. And Lily and Kate are going to have to descend into the bowels of the earth. Hopefully the torches will come in handy down there, and we'll see what happens to them next time on Doomed. As Crosshair has been putting in the chat, please join us in about an hour and a quarter's time over on Liz's channel. We've just started a new episode, new Nancy Drew book, which is actually 5 mysteries in 1, because I think the author ran out of ideas. It's very silly and very fun. Tomorrow is Montreal by Moonlight at 2 p.m. Eastern. Check your time zones. We are also going back with daylight savings time. Quebec was supposed to end daylight savings time, and they haven't yet. End daylight savings time, you cowards.
Same in Europe.
Same in Europe. Okay. And then on Tuesday, you'll be able to catch a stream from me here. It may well be a silly little FMV. We'll have to see what's piquing my interest here. Oh, Crosshair, we'll see you in 2 weeks then. We'll miss you for 5B next Saturday. That's too bad. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. Am I here? Yes, I am. Okay, good. That's too bad. I hope you're having a good time wherever you're off to or whatever you're doing. And Flower, your words, not mine. Vodders, you see the chat. The chat really wants you to be here, so come and join us. Do I have anything else to say? Not a ton. Graspiloot, what'd you think?
I went quite well. A nice, cheeky 5 XP. Just completely smooth, no problems.
Nah.
No breeding.
No, nothing was gonna happen that was gonna be bad for sure.
I was never worried. I never had any plans to just immediately resign.
Lily was like, she steps outside the tent. There's like a lab assistant getting bitten by a snake. There's like vines wrapping around her legs. She's like, you know what, guys? I'll see you again in the morning. Peace.
I'm back. It's like she just like goes back into the tent.
So there's something to be said for like. You're right. There's something to be said for like, oh, you know what? We'll just do this again. It'll be fine.
I mean, that also was funny because I kind of want to keep it going, but like I was just gonna say, I thought it was funny. Like finally got my stuff together, and then all of a sudden you get like sitting at 5 or 6 horror out of your 8, and like, oh god.
Yeah, I definitely played a little quite fast and loose with that, because having to investigate and then explore from the Trail of the Dead cost me a bunch of horror, but. And also the Fool Me Once was a poor choice. I realized, we're always learning, and now I understand a bit more how some of the cards in my deck work, which is that they are slightly more useful for me, or I just have to pick better, which is good stuff.
The one thing that what did I want to say? The Kate. Pretty decent character, but her weakness is so bad. Like I want to say she's one of the worst weaknesses in the game, but I think it's a really bad one.
Yeah, it's definitely not very nice. I would agree with that.
Just because already it's a test that she starts at a disadvantage on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's crazy to me that they decided that was a good idea. It's so harsh. I think I don't think her abilities are strong enough that it like justifies such an awful weakness.
I guess they felt that it did, but you're right. Like in practice, it does every time it comes up. I'm like, oh, Kate's going to experiment some more with this with this flux stabilizer. Oh my god, I took 5 horror. What happened?
Yeah, so it's like easily if you like look, and let's say you're in a situation where you've only used like 2 or 3. Which I think is like a very reasonable situation, like if the average situation. It's still like you're rolling 2 to 5. Like what? That's so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really
so
is.
Much.
Yeah. No, it's pretty wacky. I have to agree with that.
If it started at like 1 or something, then basically, if it's like something that punishes you for using your thing a lot. I get it, but this already punishes you even if you didn't use it. It's like already 3 to 2, so it's already you're probably taking 3 horror.
Yeah, a rotting remains essentially, which like in a character with decent sanity, okay, but like it's also the cost of everything else because you can also drop all your clues, right? I mean, clues on your card, which is.
Again, I guess we don't have enough action compression for clues. I don't mean that as a criticism, but I think we might need more ways to get more than 1 clue.
Yeah. Yes, that is. I have that on my to buy list when we can buy stuff, which I definitely have.
Mm-hmm.
And Crosshair is correct. I loved Wendy Adams, but yes, hitting your weakness after short supply, always and forever feels it makes me cry a little bit for sure. made us cry, I should say.
Because it like entirely destroys everything you've been doing for the whole game. I think that's a pretty harsh one as well.
It's not very nice. I would agree with that.
Lily's like she has a lot of them, which is a problem. But like it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, right? She can survive basically.
Like in the worst case, you take 1 horror, 1 damage. Ooh.
Yeah, which I mean, like you have been kind of absolutely racking up damage and horror in these scenarios because you've been, thankfully, very kindly taking on a lot of the Kate burden here, which I appreciate very much.
It's my job. It's my job.
I'm just looking for... Anyway. Thank you all very much for joining us. Crosshair is correct. 2026, get ready for a whole bunch more chatting and rules and all sorts of things. Crosshair, I don't know, have you teased what you're thinking of playing the next time you are on Twound? If you haven't, let us know in the chat, or the Discord, whatever you'd prefer. While I hunt for something here. Alright. Do I have anything else left to say? I don't think so. Graspiloot, it's been a good time. I'm looking forward to next... Oh, yes, please, Crosshair. Please do that. That's always a good time.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm sure people are sick of me by now, so I will not be here on I will not be on the stream on Tuesday.
Okay.
for people
sad.
to be like, frankly.
No, come on. People love you.
I'm joking. I'm doing a self-deprecating bit.
As we know, that never flies with North Americans. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that is actually true.
It's very true. All right, team. Thank you all so much for joining us. Next time, Kate and Lily will descend into the depths of the earth, hunting for the ancient evils that reside there, or the Nexus of Enkai, or perhaps something else entirely. Next time on Doomed. Bye-bye.